You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. Classic Conversations with JT and Low. You never never know which way to ride a record's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to ride a record. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to ride a record's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way to ride a record's gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic conversations with JT and Low. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic conversations.
Yo, what's happening, people? We just gonna go with it's time. It's time for Classic Conversation with JT and Low. Appreciate you tuning in. Want you to be a part of this conversation. 404-500-1605. Make sure that y'all reach out. Got some good stuff going on tonight. Why am I still hearing this music? We good?
Yeah, that's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, man. As we have always said, this is live, you dig? So as it happened, it happens. That's what's going on. Angelo.
What up, brother?
What's happening, man?
Everything good, man. We had a good weekend this past weekend. Too free feeling herself, make the chest jump over there.
I'm trying to see if it come in the camera.
Hey, you had to see it to believe it. But but yeah, man. Good show at the Uptown on Saturday night for sure. We had a dope experience Saturday night as well. We'll talk about it later. Mm-hmm. We had a real good conversation before we came on live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd love to expound on.
Yeah, we got to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Too free got a haircut and trim.
Right, got line up.
He would talk a little differently a minute ago.
Yeah, edge up and everything. Boy, you ready, ain't you?
Yeah, I got a compliment.
How you doing, bro? How was your week?
Better than most.
Hey, man.
What I do this
week? Good way.
Son played a soccer game and won.
Okay.
That's all I did. And what?
That's good stuff.
Where you play soccer at?
He played in a league, so we had the games with Alpharetta. It's a little tournament in Alpharetta.
Nice little ride. It was a nice little
Nice
weekend.
little ride.
Yeah.
I didn't know Alpharetta was that far away. That's not Atlanta.
He said that's not Atlanta.
Yeah. You going up there, you might as well go ahead and, well, I don't know if I want to get a room in Alpharetta, but yeah, I might not want to.
Just change the oil on the way up.
Don't get no gas. Y'all see gas went up?
Boy. Hey, man, listen.
I paid $2.79.
Listen, I was at the gas station on the phone, not paying attention, just letting the thing run. And I realized, I said, man, why the thing still going? I looked back, that joker said $86.
Ooh, that's diesel.
Oh, wow.
No, that's not
That's
decent.
decent.
I had to stop it. I said, whoa. It's still at $86, man. Sheesh, I hurt my feelings.
Oh, boy.
I hurt my feelings, I ain't gonna lie. That's why you said I'm driving Ace car tonight.
You know what? Bro, I promise you.
That true story.
Look, when I pulled up, I was like, man, Lo ain't even here.
Oh, yeah.
You got
Yeah. I'm driving Ace car.
got the four cylinders tonight, huh?
I be like,
$86 hurt my feelings, bro.
what that oil we stole? Shit.
What is it?
What happened to all that oil we stole from Venezuela? Shit, we been stealing oil like a motherfucker. We still paying all this money.
Hey, listen, for all of you out there, man, seriously appreciate you tuning in. But
I run through gas fast. I'm sorry.
As you're tuning in, go ahead and, reach out, let some people know. Angelo, set tagline.
Tell a friend, tag a friend. Tell a friend, tag a friend. And don't do it
now, but do it right now. Go ahead. And hit the button over there, so it's going to help our...
He wasn't ready.
Algorithm.
See,
push the button there. Y'all moved it.
Push the goddamn button.
There it is. One more time.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
That's what I'm talking about. Need for you to do that, not now, but right now. Make it happen, because when you do that, but also I need for you to hit this love button over here. I think it's on YouTube. It comes up and there's a whole bunch of buttons that you can touch. just keep touching them because what
All
that
throughout
does,
the show.
it helps our
Algorithm.
go up.
Oh, look
We
at
got-
JT.
yeah, we got to get back on that.
You
We
thought
gotta
you
get-
caught me too, didn't you?
Yeah. We got to get back on that. We got to get back on that because we need that thing to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we are having dialogue for the community, so we need for the dialogue to get out to the community. You dig? Before we get going onto the gas prices in 45, 47, Coach Prime out of Colorado lost a football player this weekend. Football player Dominic Ponder died in a car accident over the weekend.
23 years old.
Yeah, 23 years old, loved by the teammates. So, you know, prayers are going out to his family, plus his teammates and the family of the teammates, and also, you know, Coach Prime, because he has to, you know, that's something that he's dealing with right now. You know, dealing with young men that's grieving, going through a grieving process, even though they're practicing football, because he gave them. They just started spring practice. He gave them the option of practicing or not. They decided to go, and they felt like it was one of their best practices that they ever had. But again, you know, these are young men, 18 to 23, 24 years old, and they're dealing with, you know, one of their brothers, you know, being taken away without warning. You know, death is never great at all, but I think it hits harder once it's like that. You know, one of the players was saying just Friday he was showing the kid had just got a new tattoo, and he was showing him his tattoo, and now here it is Monday, and he's gone. You know,
Like that.
so you know, prayers out to them. You know, prayers out to Coach Prime, because I've been praying for Coach Prime anyway. He dealing with a lot, so you know, this on top of everything else. We'll see how that goes.
Absolutely. That's tough. That's tough on him and tough on the family for sure.
All right, folks. Saturday morning, woke up, and the country was at war. As you heard Angelo speak about just a minute ago, gas prices I can't say will soar. Gas prices have soared.
And growing.
Yeah, the gas prices are going to go up. Security protocols are going to be heightened. You know, anywhere you go right now, it's going to be a whole lot of, you know, pat downs and, no, you can't carry that in. I know your bag is too big. All of that is about to happen. You know, these are the effects of war. Special, you know, prayers for surely going out to the soldiers that was put into this position, plus the families of the soldiers that are in that position. And, you know, all the people that's actually gotten that's already got killed in this thing. And, you know, we have American citizens that's actually caught up over there that can't get back. You know, they're actually, I think it was the University of South Carolina had 3 of their former players that's actually over there. And
Playing
one
basketball?
of them, yeah. And one of them was actually, you know, on Twitter or X or whatever, tweeting or Xing. What? So since it's not Twitter anymore, what?
X.
So it's X. So when they do a post, what is it called? Xing? Because, you know, with Twitter, it was tweeting. So what is it now?
That's a good question. I ain't heard that.
It's now just posting now.
Because X it ain't as popular as it used to be, is it? Because for a minute, Twitter was going crazy for a while.
X don't got the popularity it used to, but it's still popular.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still big time.
I
It's
mean,
big time.
Not jumping off subject, but honestly, X has become X-rated.
Oh, you can go crazy on there, huh?
Oh, bro, it's just as much porn on
For
X.
real?
Oh, bro, they living up to the name. It's You stay up there long, just keep scrolling. Something gonna pop
I'll
up.
never really be on X. I have my
neither.
thing set. Whatever I post, it automatically
thing?
goes. My Uptown page. Anything I post on Uptown, it automatically go to the IG, the Facebook, and the X. So I don't actually ever go on X. So I don't know.
Yeah, bro. You know, that's where, you know, you get a lot of good sports stuff at on X, but you go up there and looking at something that a basketball player said, and you scroll up 5 times, and they might be going in.
For real?
Oh,
It be
bro.
live?
No, they don't be live. Just
Be recording
yeah,
videos.
yeah, recording videos, and it's crazy. But yeah, man. So in regards to this war, man, what y'all think about it? What's going on?
I think time will tell what we're really in it for. Israel is at the lead. We back in Israel. We killed 500 to 600 people, the estimate so far, with missiles. We killed the leader of Iran. And I don't understand why they did it during the middle of negotiations. Like, they talking about what's need to happen, and then you bomb them. I think this is an Israel war, and we supporting it. But I think in time, more will be revealed so we have a better understanding. But I don't understand why. And I don't trust administrations that they protecting us. You know, like we seen them people get shot in Minnesota, and then people came on TV and lied to our face.
Yeah, so as you said, in time, we're probably going to find the reason why. Do you think that in time we're just going to get a reason?
Yeah, we're going to get it's about, my humble opinion, I think it's about Israel trying to flex their power in the Middle East. He's trying to flex his power in the Middle. I think Yahoo from Philadelphia, I think the president of Israel is having a beef with these Middle Eastern countries, and he want to flex his power, and I think we behind him. And I think we're using the disguise of the dictatorship or the communist perspective of Iran, and trying to exercise our will. But I think it's a disguise. Like it's a cover up for what really gonna happen. Because he needs multiple things to be paying attention to. Because I think that man raped them little kids.
You think?
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's worth at least investigating. And I think when you send somebody raped a 13-year-old and you don't investigate, that looks real bad on Pam Bondi. You know what I mean?
I mean, you see how many lies they keep catching Pam Bondi in? Pam Bondi should be up on charge by herself.
But
They've caught it lies after lie after lie on them hearings.
But the thing is, China's connected to this. Russia's connected to this. This ain't no just one man affair.
That's right.
Go ahead, sir.
So
We have somebody in the audience. Yeah, we have
Can you
live
guys hear
audience
me?
doing taping.
We got
okay,
you.
so did you guys see the president's speech today?
I didn't.
So what he said is that they found that they had weapons of mass destruction that could reach Europe,
Oh, yeah, I
and
did hear that.
they could, potentially reach the United States. So, and they also recognized that they had been tracing the leader for some time, and this was the opportunity for them to strike, because not only him, but 40 of their leaders were all going to be in one location. So that is what they told us. That sounds familiar, though, right? Weapons of mass destruction.
I was just about to say it. Sound like a playbook. Sound like a playbook. We've heard this story before.
So I just wanted to.
And that's
share
all they
that
got.
with you.
And that's all they got to say to get people to back it. Oh, they got weapons of mass destruction, and people are like, oh, okay, I understand now. But we had a 10-year war, and they still ain't found. Actually, a 10-year war wasn't even against the people who supposed to have the weapons of mass destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's man.
So,
But prayers out real quick, man, to Frank. My boy Frank. Frank Davis be on here all the time, man. Like my brother, man. His daughter is caught up in that nonsense. She's supposed to be getting promoted. He had just texted us a couple of days ago saying she about to get promoted E5. 2 days later, her base got attacked.
What branch here?
Navy. It's Navy or Air Force, but she's over.
Did you see the planes, man? How you gonna accidentally shoot down? The people that shot our planes is our people. That's Kuwait. They are allies of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's $300 million a plane, man. And how you flying planes and you shooting down to you don't know who this is? Everybody in coordination. That don't make sense. That's $1 billion worth of planes gone for no reason.
They don't care about that.
I don't care, but like them planes is made to attack and kill.
Also, that was like friendly fire.
It was friendly fire because they were saying they didn't know who it was. So the airplane, but man, them F-15s, man, they're not made for playing. Them real war machines.
Oh,
they don't have to.
100%.
But how do you like that? Don't really make sense. Like you got 5, 6 planes in the air, and you take 3, 4 out, and now you don't know what's going on. 6 pilots got one was a woman. It's a lot more to this story, man.
There's always more to the story.
And I think Israel is surrounded. They've made so many enemies. They're surrounded by people who don't care for them. So they're trying to flex their way out and take control. I don't think, because it really don't make no sense. What imminent threat was upon us by Iran that we need to bomb them at this moment? Could it have waited a month, a year, 2 years? What's going on? And they're in negotiation. It just don't make sense. But we don't know everything. But only thing we know for sure is that we don't trust the guy in office. He will lie.
And when you say we don't know everything, the information is coming out is going to come from that same office.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to give us
But the other
what
side
they
talking
want us
too.
to hear. Yeah, but the other side,
The other side talking.
but what are they saying? They
'Cause-
don't do nothing.
Nah, Iran ain't the regular.
Oh, you talking about the other side across the water?
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
thought you
know-
talking about the Democrat other side. I was like, these dudes don't do jack.
Iran
don't
gonna
do
spill
jack.
some beans. Like, hey, man, we was woo, and this happened. And then you killed the man, 86 years old, the leader of Iran, and the people of that country was protesting, making movement. So why would you make this man a martyr? He about to die any day now. He 86. How much longer he gonna live? 10 years? He got 4 or 5 years in him, and you gonna kill him before his time? Now you made him a hero.
They took out for the strategy part. They took out him and
Multiple.
quite a few
but you made-
of
So what-
all of us top
40?
henchmen.
Yeah,
They're trying to completely destroy the entire chain of command. You know what I mean?
wow.
So now they can put who they want to put. This is they've been the playbook.
Right.
We kill the leadership, then we tell you who we want to be the new leader because it's somebody we can work with. Right. You know what I mean? And then they work with them for 30, 40 years until they fall out. And then we supply them with all the weapons. We help them out. We train them, And then about 20, 30 years later, we fight them. You know what I mean? This was...
It's the same
What's been going on?
Same playbook that he used for his cabinet. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of all these others, and I'm gonna put in the people that I need that's gonna work with me.
That's what you did with Venezuela too.
Well, they did the same thing right here in the United States. And what was it? I heard that we bombed a school. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 85 young girls. Dead. What up, B?
You can't keep killing people thinking you making your own enemies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Innocent folks.
You kill somebody's child, they don't have no problem killing you back. They're motivated now.
So they're already over here in this country.
Of course they are.
So you just released the Kraken basically over here.
And they coming as Muslims, not necessarily Iranians.
Exactly. We don't know how we gonna tell the difference
You can't.
until after they present themselves, like the guy in Texas.
No, the guy, but this how I know it's some bullshit to that because he had a shirt that says the property of Allah. You never catch a Muslim with Allah on nowhere on his body. You never hear him put scriptures on their shirt.
Until they
This
get ready
ain't
to
Christian.
do stuff.
This ain't Christian brothers.
But
Muslims do not put ideology on their body, and that's why they bombed France because they kept saying putting Allah in the paper. They're like, hey man, don't put Allah in the paper, and they kept putting Allah in the paper and they bombed it. But you will never catch a practicing Muslim with no memorabilia.
until they do something crazy,
What they say
Like-
to pray, Allah Akbar, Allah.
until they run through the streets with a gun, talking about Allah.
Yeah.
You know, they do it then. But
But to wear that on your garb, nah, that ain't a practice Muslim. That's more to that.
You're right, B. It's gonna be a lot of sleeper cells out there. Every time they already here. They just waiting on orders.
That's what I said.
They function just like regular people, do everything until they call. And these folks will die for their country, man. They will.
I mean, right now we have what sporting event? March Madness coming up. Can you imagine what the security protocol is going to be at those games?
what it
Right
should
now.
be.
Right. No, I'm sure it will be. It's $1 billion business. These business, you know.
Yeah, that's
So do you think they realize that we have different denominations? We have black, white, Chinese. To those people, do you think they care?
No.
They see us as
U.S. citizens.
American.
Yeah, we use citizens. We voted this man in, we're going to pay for it.
Period.
And them 90 million people that sat at home and did nothing, this your fault.
they ain't gonna come here and say, "Don't worry about it, brother. We ain't gonna mess with you."
Yeah,
we know y'all. We know y'all.
They drop
already
a bomb.
oppressed.
They're not doing that.
They're not gonna do that.
They just drop a bomb.
Look.
They shoot, build, they just do.
They
but
don't,
they
they don't
so
know
much
nothing
here.
about the 50 Cent and T.I. beef. Both of them going down. They ain't picking sides. They ain't picking
But
sides.
I think the greatest threat is our military because we have a lot of military, a lot of places. And I mean, you
lot
can,
of
They're already hitting them.
and they hitting them up. So you got people who serve in our country who didn't sign up for this, who are in it. And it's kind of hard to justify. I'm risking my life for a man that didn't want to join the military 5 times. Our president was drafted in, and 5 times he had an excuse: bone spurs, Aries,
all
other
that
stuff.
BS. Yeah.
And then Pete Hepson,
They had the nerve to insult military people who
Yeah.
served and were prisoners of
John
war.
McCain.
And you insult them and you hid like a coward when it was time to step up.
Right. And Pete Hepson, man, hell, he couldn't write a masturbation book.
Today, it was about the first 15 minutes of the speech was about the war. Then the other 45 minutes, he gave out awards. It was to war heroes and all kind of making jokes. I'm just saying.
You know he did too. He put Congress in a hell of a position because we at war whether Congress want to agree with it or not.
Exactly.
So we at war. If I bomb you and you bomb me back, we fighting.
Right.
So either cut the check, because that's all you need Congress, just cut the check. Because they ain't gonna have no opinion. Once Congress declare war, they have no oversee of how the war plans are carried out. That's the executive branch exclusively. And it's just gonna be money after money after money after money.
Which is all he wanted. It's all he wanted. He wanted this his first term. He was not going to leave out here without getting this term.
I think he can suspend the election, the midterms.
That's what he plans to do, I'm sure.
He can't overtake the election, but he can suspend them during the time of war. But that's never happened in the history of America. Even during the Civil War, soldiers were allowed to vote. We had voting during the Civil War, which is the most dastardly war in America. So I don't understand, like, what's this doing? I hope it's not a distraction because the Epstein files was coming. It was hot.
Do you realize though that the guy that's in office don't give a damn about what's never been done?
No, his point is to do things.
It's never been
Exactly.
done.
That's what he wants to do.
Yeah, he gives a damn about something that's
He like Ronald Reagan on steroids.
a law that's there, but nobody.
This is nothing. This is nothing beyond. I mean, when you just listen to all his cornball people that's around him, how they talk about him. You know what I mean? They spend half of their press conference talking about how great this guy is.
That's what it was
I've been
today.
listening to them like, man, what is wrong with y'all? This president has never done this. This president is this. This president. I be like, man, this is crazy. Just listen to them talk. This junk is insane.
Today would have
Just
been
listening to them talk. Again, we've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
He
I
was
mean-
talking about enhancing the building and all the construction that's going on. This is all he was having that type of discussion today, and people were clapping, and it was weird.
A cult leader
They need to hurry up and drink that
running
Kool-Aid.
running the country.
They need to drink that Kool-Aid quick.
Who was it the other day that he wanted to put his name on the building, and they refused to do it. They fought it off. Was it a Kennedy building?
Well, he did the Kennedy building
Kennedy.
already.
But they shut it down.
Yeah, they're doing a rehab.
Rehab, and she was pulling her money out.
They were doing a rehab because wasn't no artists come to perform. He couldn't get artists.
All right.
So he's having a hard time getting artists. I mean, it's only so many times you can sign Kid Rock, right? And at some point, you got to get somebody else. You know what I mean? And nobody wanted to perform for him. Because think about it, if you perform for Trump, even if you voted for Trump, the backlash. You got to sell records when you're done with that one concert. You know what I mean? You got to sell records. Most artists need to still tour.
So did Snoop Dogg learn his lesson?
I don't think so.
But you know what? I brought it up. Wasn't going to talk about it, but we have to. You know, getting off 45, 47, we went into artists. We just went to Snoop Dogg, Kid Rock, 50 Cent, and T.I.
Ooh.
These are iconic hip hop artists. One from up north, one from the south, one from New York, one from Atlanta. They're both. Is T.I. 50 yet?
He close to it.
He early 40s at best.
Nah.
Okay, let's go with 40s.
T.I. ain't that old.
Let's go with 40s.
Killer Mike 50, 51. I know how much older though.
You know, let's go with 40s. Let's go with 40s.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah. What does it
50-50.
What does it look like? I don't think 50 is 50.
He got to be. He older than me.
50 is 50?
Oh, waiting on
Oh,
him.
we got Unc. I was hoping he did. All right, people, we'll come back. We're gonna come back to
Hey, so
these
listen.
old rappers.
Is he
doing
on
their
there?
thing.
Listen, I've been meaning to call him all week, Will, and I ain't do it. So we're gonna do this jump right here, right now. The new segment is a moment with the Supreme Monk.
Yep.
It's gonna be a new segment on this show. So we're just gonna get a set time for him to call in every week, and it's just gonna be called a moment with the Supreme Monk. There we go.
Thank you.
We're gonna do this jump right
I
here.
appreciate that.
The new segment. It's
Oh.
a moment.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine.
Good deal.
Y'all gonna go on commercial?
Turn your background down a little bit, but we got you though.
Y'all gonna do commercial first?
There you go. Nah, we want you. Nah, go ahead. You good right now?
Okay, how y'all doing?
We good. How are you?
Doing good,
Okay.
sir. Doing good, sir.
Okay, be long like it was the last. Just want to hit a quick things. One is
Why is it going
everybody
out like that?
pick up the phone, all their elected representatives in the party, Republican, or Democrat, call them tomorrow. And matter of fact, any kind of organization, damn lineup, and that cut the funding and do not any escalation of this. That's the one.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Your phone's going in and out. It's like every word you say is kind of breaking up. You have a good signal where you at?
Okay, I'm sorry. How's this now?
Keep talking. Let's see if it breaks up again.
Testing.
Okay, go ahead from there. Go ahead. You good right now?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go.
That's better.
Start with the top.
Okay.
Call your representative.
Yeah, first thing, go ahead on and representative in the morning. Ask them to, like I said, cut off funding for this illegal operation. And what people to pay attention to, and you know, my family knows this. My notes every other day. The thing that I make it very is that was going to happen. Sending ships, there was planes and all that kind of cargo months in advance. They had 3 aircraft carriers in the area. Then they sent and cruisers. They sent this all in advance. That Democrats and hard Republicans knew something was coming. Now, action is something that's happened, something that you do not have time to prepare for, that you hit local, so to speak, or you hit them as close as you can. Have a police action, or happen so immediately, nothing to respond, you don't have a chance to, right? They had, that's something that a president justify. Now, you cannot, what this person is doing, he was planning in advance. Now, if you go back to 2019, and my family are all on their records. I told y'all he was trying to start, and he had a general months before he was voted out, just so that he could start a war then. But millions of other people ain't playing the game. They're not playing. But then now he cut out all the top people to make sure they don't have anybody to stand in the way.
All right.
Now that is something that was obvious. It was in front, and everybody knew it. Now you tell me, you go to any hospital, any college in the United States of America, and you knock out the people in either one of those places, and what will happen? The place will fall apart the next day. Now here it is. This asshole has been allowed to come in here and our military, fire everybody black, take out the brother Navy, and sit, and everybody going. He said, "I'm not these people in these boats." What happened the next when he put in they started going ahead and bombing people in the boats. So people, that's what I'm gonna let you go. Is that we are living a dictatorship at every moment. Now there's a total of 16 people who has been shot or in this country or like been killed in these detention centers in the news. They already no investigation. No investigation. And you don't black people now amongst people who you do know about, no investigation. And I'm gonna tell you, that's even with this. So I just want to be careful. If you see something, watch. Watch. Or tell your people to watch them. And if you see, say, don't hesitate to say something or get it, because we will be here. Question of if, it's just a matter of one. Because you done killed Tola. And if your audience don't understand the importance and Ayatollah is, it's like that, you go open, learn something for once. I killed a Ayatollah, and you don't not to kill the rest of the people. And now his son is in charge. His son is the one who opened fire for 30,000 people. They're not gonna hit us. You better ice. So look, for giving me the time, and I appreciate y'all. Have a great night, okay?
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Appreciate
All
y'all.
In charge.
Huh? Well, I mean, he basically broke down, the concepts of what's they're doing in terms of this war, and he basically was telling us to go out and, make phone calls to your city and state officials, to withhold these funds because, this thing's gonna get worse before it gets better. And the fact, like you said, they killed an Ayatollah, and Ayatollah's, that religion, this person is looked at, like a king, and
He's liked and disliked.
he's definitely liked and disliked, but the people who worship him.
Right. And
But
we made him a martyr.
That made him martyr, and now we're saying his son is going to take over.
He killed the 30
already
the students
killed
in the
people.
protest.
Correct.
Like 30,000 people in the protest.
30,000. Correct. He already so he's already showed you
What he'll do.
what he'll do. So
So that's why he's saying be careful.
and
He also
like you said,
said-
it's not a matter of if,
It's when.
it's when.
They gonna strike.
Yeah.
But something's going to happen.
It's
They're
when
not going to let the junk go.
And
in
I don't
there.
think they want civilians. I think they want to show they got real power and might. They gonna hit a base.
They have already.
They've already tried to.
Right. I think killing a few hundred people or 1,000 people in some major city will send a message. But I think attacking the military will send a different message. Because they war ready.
Well, they already shot the Gerald Ford. my cousin's son's wife is on that ship that they tried to in the Gerald Ford fight back, had to shoot back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Wow.
So yeah, they've already shown, you know, but now they say want to go back to negotiation. So
It's too late.
yeah, so you know, it's
It's too late.
Number one said, and you wonder why he demolished the Rose Garden for his new bunker.
yeah, dude's a sucker, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you know, I think the junk is dangerous. You know, and for him, you know, like I've always said, man, you got to follow the money. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, there's always gonna be money involved, and money in a war is tremendous. You know, this is how they create that generational wealth. You know what I mean? Because like you said earlier, they can't once Congress just cuts the checks, but once you're in war, now they can
Do what they want to.
do what they want to do.
All right.
You know what I mean?
And
So-
them generals don't have to tell you anything. This is war.
yeah,
Just cutting me the check.
just cut the check.
And who's going to pay for this 10, 20, 30 years from now? You know what I mean? Who's
Sure.
going to pay for this? Somebody said the World Cup guy. I think that may be a big hit.
That's good. That's a good point, B.
That's going to be in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
good point. That's coming up
Soccer
very
game.
soon.
That's soon, right?
What's that?
This is this year?
World
This
Cup.
summer, yeah.
Yo,
The
hey,
World
World
Cup.
Cup.
The Summer
Oh.
World Cup.
Yeah, that's
This
June.
summer. It's going to be in Atlanta.
It's like the World Cup gonna be like 3 Super Bowls in 2 weeks.
Boy.
Oh yeah,
They
that's
said the,
June.
they said the
Yeah.
equivalent of 3 Super Bowls in 2-week period.
Wow.
Oh,
Fixing the
this is
roads.
bad time.
Cutting them trees.
He said, please mention that we don't get oil from Iran. U.S. oil will just use it as an excuse.
I believe you, but hell, do something. I can't pay no $379 all week.
Oh yeah, number one, all the money going to their pocket. That's why I said it's a generational wealth. This is how they create that generational wealth. This is gonna be a stupid amount of money. That's what they did the last time on that last BS war.
So for us to officially be
Bush just sit back there laughing at how much money they made.
so for us to be officially in war, does Congress has to designate that, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he can say we're at war all we want, but until Congress actually declares war, right? Okay.
But it's like Vietnam, though, right? Vietnam wasn't really a war. It was the military might. The presidents have the right to use the military as they want, the executive. But once you go war, I mean, now you need major funds, right? Because you gotta supply people what they need. I mean, from toothpaste to bullets, and everybody has to participate. So now you can take factories and start converting them into
got you.
war things.
Okay.
And it's just really a check that comes with that. So with the Vietnam War, Congress can allocate X number of funds for it, X number of funds for it, but it's not really a war. When a wartime comes, it's a blank check. Trillions, you can get trillions.
They never did declare.
No,
it
the
as a
Vietnam,
war.
we were supposedly helping the.
Okay.
We were supposedly helping the stop the advancement of what was that in Vietnam? I think it was France. But we were stopping the movement of communism. But we couldn't beat them people, and we're not going to beat Iran because there's no clear. Unless you bomb this
He ain't beat
place
nobody in
up,
their backyard.
yeah, unless you just willing to bomb the
That's
whole
the only way
thing,
to do it.
right? You got to just completely obliterate them.
It's the only way to do it.
And then how does the rest of the world look at you when you take a whole country out? Like when we dropped them bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, we looked horrible.
Right.
That was a real bad look.
And we've been paying for it ever since.
Yeah, that's a bad
Literally.
look. We still paying because we got mining. We still paying in Vietnam. We pay people to clean their mines up and stuff. They
Yep.
still finding mines. I mean, it looks bad when you kill that many people in that short. But that's the only way to really have a war. Because if you can't pick out 5, 6 people because you don't know where everybody's at, and then they got allies too.
Yeah.
And it's not that. It's not like if Kamala would have won, we wouldn't have been in the situation. But you just don't know how things come out when you don't trust the person in office. Like he's showing you he's a liar.
Oh. Yeah.
over and
And
over.
over, like
you said, showing, not shown, but he's showing.
and he not even hiding it. Like,
Present tense.
yeah, he not even like. There's no ambiguity in it that you can kind of hide behind. Like he's a straight up. When that woman came up, we millions of people see Alex Purdy get killed, and this woman get killed, and they're saying they were terrorists. Like within hours, they didn't say we're going to have an open investigation and look into this deeper. We're going to take the man's badge away and suspend him for. Well, this is a tragic situation. They said, nah, she's a terrorist. He's a terrorist. What the fuck? We just seen you kill this woman in the face with no gun. You got 20 men, she one person, and you shoot her in the face and then call her a terrorist. Then you got these files that's out and you redacting your name in there more than Jesus
over
in the
and
Bible.
over and over again.
Keep doing it.
Yeah.
Just redacting your name and then had these goofballs sit around and say, "See, I told y'all he wasn't in there."
And then you had Hillary Clinton at the White House talking about it. She's like Hillary Clinton?
So
Some pussy ain't worth
so
fucking.
anyway, what do you think about Bill?
Now, Bill did it.
Bill Gates coming out and
Bill
just
fucked
saying
the
it.
bitch too. Now you cheated too many times not to be cheating now. Don't act like you the man now. I was at the island. You was in a hot tub with that bitch. We seen you in a hot tub with
I
that
mean,
young girl.
he came on out and said it.
Yeah. I didn't do it. But he the same one. I didn't have sexual relations with Monica Lewinsky. Come find out she didn't put the cum skirt out. And he said, well, but putting it in the mouth ain't really sex.
That's what he ran with.
So you can't trust Bill. Bill a known cheater. How you gonna cheat? He cheated as the governor. He cheated as the president.
Hillary said he didn't know.
Now, he ain't nobody fucking Hillary.
Hillary said he ain't know.
Hillary better go to the Gambia somewhere, get up one of them big, long, big Africans.
Why are we even talking about this with all this other stuff coming up?
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about in general. Why they even bring it?
Back on topic, because that man is there. Like, you got an intimate relationship with this guy. Like, we're just saying you're a liar and an untrustworthy person. And now we need somebody that's trustworthy and honest. And you got rid of your generals. You fired them or they quit. There's a reason why people who have integrity in their profession are not fucking with you.
Oh, facts.
Again.
Again.
Keep that in mind. Again. They all quit on them last time.
They're not messing
They were
with
like,
you,
man, we can't work with this guy.
These people got
This
20,
guy's
30 year
untrustworthy. He
careers.
say he sleeps in the most important meetings in there asleep. Now we know he wears a diaper, so you know what I mean? He can sleep and boo-boo on himself at the same time. Ain't got to get up. You know what I mean?
Just imagine you gave 30 years or 40 years of your life as a general to work your way to
I was
general
just
and
going
you
to say
just
that.
quit.
I was just going to say that, man. Somebody that's that high up, that's given all that they've given, the sacrifices that they've made, and then just to say, knowing that they could still keep doing the job. It's different when you are at a point to where you can't do the job. These folks are leaving just because they can't deal with this guy.
Their integrity won't let them. Now those
Integrity
people,
won't let 'em.
that's to make America great again. Those people quitting.
Hey, man, that's powerful. That says a lot about who he is. All right, so that was our 45, 47.
I was Stephen Hawking on Epstein Island. That's a topic. Yeah,
Steve Hawkins up there?
we just,
That nigga trying to get some of that wheelchair pussy. Steve Hawkins giving that pussy. Fuck that. Steve Hawkins got to go. He in the wheelchair. He can get a little bit.
Hey.
She stuck in his thumb or something.
Hey, what you doing? Let me stop. I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble. I ain't messing with them folks.
You know, he talking about blowing it up. I want you to get
I
me
ain't
some
messing
of
with them
that.
folks. I ain't messing.
Steve Hawkins.
So yeah, T.I.
Get on
and
your
50.
knees, bitch.
Yeah,
Let me see you do it.
yeah, we ain't messing with them folks. T.I. and 50. We not messing with them people. That's like messing with the alphabet crew. We not doing it. Okay, yeah, T.I. and 50. Two 40-year-old men having a public beef. What do y'all think
Too
about it?
rich 50-year-old. They ain't about to do. They got too much money to be. This is just all a stunt.
You know, I thought about that. If it was a stunt. This is a hell of a stunt if it is.
I think it was a stunt up until the point where he posted the man's wife. Now, anybody that know Tip knows
He love his wife.
he love his wife. Y'all say what you want to say. I've seen it firsthand. How he acts when he's by himself and how he acts with her when he's with her are two different things. When he's at the club, he will walk around the club all freely when he by himself. You know what I mean? Talking to everybody, go behind the bar, coming off. But when she there, Oh boy,
He's sitting down.
Right
Hey,
by our side.
he right by her, and don't let nobody
Get near.
get near. You know what I mean? If she goes to the bathroom, he gets up, he walks. You know what I mean? He makes sure nobody harass. He's very, very protective. Now I've even been in the studio with him and seen their interaction. I'm telling you, he love his
He
wife.
love his wife.
You know what I mean? Real talk. I've seen it in the studio. You know what I mean? So his interaction with her is different. So I think that part, it became
For real.
real. You know what I mean? And that's why I think if you notice 50 himself, I haven't seen him directly put anything else about her. You know what I
He
mean?
put another picture. He put two pictures.
I've seen people do it.
Oh, okay.
Good point.
I ain't seen
Good
him
point.
do
Good
it
point. I hadn't seen it on his page.
But why he even messing with her? She don't even mess with nobody.
because he knows if
petty.
you know if he's petty. If you know I'm gonna
petty.
piss somebody off and I know how to get to you, you know what I mean? He knew that's
Hey, let me tell you something,
But
bro.
Tiny don't mess with nobody.
time to mess with
bro,
nobody.
The dude is
That's
the
fact.
petty king.
He's the petty
Yeah, he
king.
is.
He's the petty king.
It's funny too. when
But
he
I'm gonna
petty,
tell
but
you,
this ain't right.
I have to do this as a hip hop guy, as a music lover. That T.I. diss track, bro.
Ooh, which one?
His son went off.
His son went off.
Which one?
Right, which one?
Both of them.
Imani.
Demonic.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something.
T.I. did 3 of them.
The first one
Imani
that T.I. did, though,
Demonic when he addressed Miss Jackson, wrote a letter to Miss Jackson.
Yeah, Miss Jackson was dope.
Yeah, that was
but
cold.
T.I.'s first one,
He went in.
and everybody was like, no, that song was already on his album. The hell?
Yeah.
If you heard that, that shit was direct.
Yeah.
I mean, it was there's no way you would
You need to
mistake
hear
what
the,
that song
you need to
was
hear the
about.
lessons one.
I hadn't heard that one.
Oh, really?
I hadn't heard the lessons.
Ooh.
It's even better.
Ooh. It's so detailed.
Yeah. Yeah.
What Imani said?
More
he playing
detailed
with
than the
fire.
first one?
Yes.
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 50 ain't going to that studio though, huh?
50 ain't doing that studio.
And then
I heard something.
wait a
I
minute,
heard
and
a
then
song that
Messiah
50
did
supposedly
a rock
did.
and roll. Did y'all heard the one with
I heard Messiah.
Messiah came
Wait,
out with the guitar
Messiah?
and did a tribute to Jimi Hendrix and was playing it, and he's like, 2 quarters is 50 cents,
Really?
and we spin that. That's
Ouch. No, I ain't seen that one.
Messiah done got into
Is
it.
that right?
That's his daughter.
No, that's the oldest. He a rock and roller. He play guitar.
He with T.I.'s.
He's T.I.'s son, his oldest son.
Oh,
And
I don't think
supposedly,
he's not from Tiny though, right?
No,
Yeah.
him and Damani got the same mom.
Yeah, him and Demonic.
and supposedly, King reached out to 50's son.
Oh yeah, and got the
Probably
picture.
the one that he don't like,
Yes.
the one 50 son don't like his
Yeah.
dad.
Yes.
You got what pictures? I ain't see that.
Yeah, he got the pictures. They hanging out. Oh
The
yeah.
pictures of his mama. The
The
pictures
mama.
of 50 mama.
I already said he apologized to him. Say, man, I ain't mean to bring you in this. It ain't nothing to do with you.
Hey man.
Facts.
And then the shirts and I think what's my man the boy in Florida, where the boy that lives in Holyfield Mansion, what's his name?
Rick.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross
Ross.
wearing his shirt, the shirt with 50's mom on it.
Benzino. He's selling shirts with 50 mama on it.
Really?
Benzino need to chill. He
All them, all them
he was just
people-
laid up in the
See, all
hospital a
them
minute
people he
ago.
Benzino need
trolled-
money.
All them people he trolled, they really, even when Rick, they really couldn't come back at him. T.I. coming at that nigga.
The whole family.
Now
They
let-
coming at him like, nigga, I ain't about to keep back, man. I'm in the studio.
Now let me ask you this in regards to, how social media is today. Who's winning? Because
I mean, T.I. is winning the battle, but 50 Cent really just put a battery in his whatever he do now. Because really, he showed a picture of Tiny in her worst moment. She was singing or something. And it was like, you could catch a picture of somebody at the moment, just
right.
If you freeze it right, you can catch anybody.
anybody
doing
look
Yeah.
weird or funny, whatever. And he posted it like, but what was the point? Like, and then like, I don't know. And T.I., he old enough to know that, man, they got real money, dog. So they is not about to go to no King Von type stuff.
Nah.
Like this
No,
is
I don't
this
think
is
that's
this
gonna
is
happen.
these are not 7-figure people. These are 9-figure people.
That's facts.
What I think is the smart thing for T.I.'s camp, Demonic just got you talking about his notoriety.
Demani ate that joke up. When I heard his tape,
That's what I'm saying. People that
Sorry,
didn't know
Miss
him,
Jackson.
they know him now. Now they flipped the script. From my perspective, that's a smart move. This was the time for them to strike. Damani now is on the map. He's on the
for
radar now.
Yeah.
I followed him for a long time.
Yeah, he can rap too.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He can really rap.
This was
He got a whole different flow.
This was the perfect time for him to step in and let everybody know who he is. And then the son, what's his name?
King.
King.
Well, King,
he always
he'll crash
in the
out.
news. Yeah.
And you know what?
King is like his daddy though.
But that's what I'm saying. But
King's just like his daddy.
everybody know King to crash out, and he the one that they let him do the wild.
But see, this is why T.I. can do what you said what Rick Ross couldn't do, because T.I. comes from this world. You know what I mean?
Battle
Nobody
rap.
really know what Rick Ross. You know what I mean? He
Ross
talk.
from Mississippi.
Yeah, but nobody. He
Clark
talked some
Mississippi.
stuff he did, but there's no history on. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know,
WWF.
you were working at a car wash or something. You know what I mean?
WWF.
And then it was a security guard,
Yeah,
He was
so
a correction
you know,
officer.
correction officer. Yeah.
Tip came from the
come from-
street.
Yeah.
Tip certified.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yes, sir.
yeah.
You can't even play the stuff. His diss record. He can't get no Grammy for his diss record.
I mean, keep in mind, this dude right here locally, Joker was when him and King had got into it. Remember,
Right.
this dude tried to throw a party using that
Tip's name.
Yeah.
Woo!
This Joker show up to the club
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and shut it down and said, "You got to pay me." You know what I mean?
Yeah, he didn't go to no attorney.
No. No attorney.
Nah. Where that party at, man?
Hey, you know another thing?
We going over there expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
We on our way.
Hey, he don't ride with no big posse.
No,
He be alone a lot.
all the time
50 always with somebody.
because you know he got to be.
He gotta be. Tip know the streets got him.
With a bullet vest on.
Yeah.
Because
And all the pills he caught.
hey, 50 no. Hey, bro.
But look at from everybody talk about how 50 is a marketing genius and all that kind of stuff. Tip flipped the script on his ass. His kids got notoriety. Tip kids now that are in the industry are now they know.
Yeah.
They know.
They
Yeah,
know.
he drop an album.
Because that boy, Damani,
I can't
He
remember
did a
all the
whole
lyrics.
nother-
It was a burning house. He showed the picture with a burning house.
Yeah.
And he was saying, like, the house is burning. And he was like, Miss Jackson, is this what you want your son to do?
Hey, man.
yes,
Is this who
I'm
you
sorry,
raised?
dude. It's
He
bad
messing
name
your
on
name
it.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
He messing your good name up.
yep.
I'm sorry I had to bring you in it.
And then you got the crash out saying, "Is this your King? Is this your mama or your daddy?" And held the picture up,
Right.
Hey, man. That bro.
getting it from all angles.
Yeah. It went in now.
King funny too, man.
Yeah, I think you got a situation where you said who won. I don't think they both
T.I.
got.
won.
They both T.I. definitely won
The battle.
this here battle. You know what I mean? But 50 has an imprint right now. If he was still in just the rap game, he'd be in
dead.
trouble.
Yeah, straight.
But
straight
because he got this TV thing
Right.
going,
don't nobody even expect.
everybody-
don't nobody even expect for him to come back with a diss.
nah, they begging him to.
If anything, he gonna make a movie.
You know what he do?
Right.
You know what he do? This high intellect though. He'll post a picture but won't say nothing,
Right.
and then he lets you
Let you do it.
Hey,
let
man.
your imagination go.
Like I said, he is the king of petty.
Yeah.
Can't nobody. Now,
Petty, he got down.
Tip ain't being petty.
No, Tip.
No,
Tip,
Tip-
Tip being straight and direct.
He ain't even battling. Tip ain't even battling. He's
straight
not
and
battling.
direct.
He just saying, "Come outside, nigga."
yeah. He let you know. You know what I mean?
He really ain't battling.
Yeah. I mean, it's
This Tip would say, I'm serious.
like I said, from a business standpoint, you know what I mean? It's definitely a win for Tip. And like I said, for him and the kids, they, and when the album come out, it's gonna make it that much more
Boy.
hype. You know what I mean?
Because the craziest thing is the single was already hot.
Right.
Single was
That was already hot.
Let him
single was
know.
crazy.
Let him know.
Hey.
It was already
Hey,
hot.
I listened to the single every single day at some point when it came. That junk's so cold blooded, man.
And in the single he called out New York all the way from Bed-Stuy. I mean, and then now 50 comes with this. It was perfect. It's perfect timing for him.
You don't think
Perfect
they
timing.
set this up a little bit?
No.
I think 50 tried to, in the simple fact, if the story is correct, him and Tip talked about doing the verses, and Tip said, "All right, man, I'm gonna go out here and do such and such.
And he did. Yeah, he did. That.
You come behind me."
But
he came in a totally different direction. And I think that's because when Tip came, he was like, "Man, I lost all types of respect for that dude, man. You'll never see me on stage with that guy." I was like, "Damn, boy, he was."
And Tip's such a straight up dude, man.
He was so
Right.
serious.
When I say he's such a straight up dude, man.
is, yep.
So when he say some jump, bro, I believe it. You know what I mean?
He said, "You'll never see me on stage." with
He's so
you."
straight up, bro. I'm talking about for real, for real.
Yeah.
So
That's
that,
real, for real.
50's that's 50's angle. He stays relevant. He doesn't rap. He stays relevant by being petty because
Bully.
that sensationalized the internet, and he gets
Correct.
millions of views from that petty stuff.
100%.
And then he'll come out and he'll do something that's like his movie thing we did in Shreveport. He brought that out with Dave Chappelle and all them people there. But for the most part, that's how he stayed relevant, is doing that petty stuff.
Yep.
And it cost him nothing. Like it's like millions of people gonna pay attention because I said something crazy.
yeah, the petty stuff keep him
Relevant.
relevant in the culture. But I will say,
He ran up on the wrong one, though, this time.
yeah,
Ran
he
on the
did.
wrong one that
Yeah,
time,
he did.
though.
Yeah, he did.
Where I went
You
wrong
know,
one at a time.
50 found another lane in regards
Folk-
to the
folk
whole
on- go ahead,
film stuff. He found another lane,
Mm-hmm.
and with the whole Power series, he found another lane, which was great. But yeah, he messed up with this one.
Yeah. Folk gonna be like, I still watch Power, but I ain't rocking with you though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And he
You know
came
what I
on
mean?
this
I ain't rocking with you though.
Right.
Yeah,
But that shit he did on Benzino was funny. If you was my friend, this wouldn't happen to you. I said 50, you petty as
Hey, he
hell.
petty. Hey, he the king of petty.
Then he
Man.
gonna buy 3 rows of Ja Rule, 3 front rows, 3 rows
Hey.
of the front
Hey,
row
bro.
of Ja
Hey.
Rule. Say
Make-
it to me, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that was cold blooded, bro.
oh bro,
But
That
you know
was
what?
cold. That was cold.
that was the biggest
I mean-
pettiness of all.
T.I. call this man a straight hoe.
Over
I
and
mean,
over.
he's saying stuff
Hey, bro.
that
In the interview before the diss track came out, he did that. In the interview, he was like, bro, this is what happened. And he was like, man, I done lost all types of respect from this dude, man. I ain't mess with this dude. I mean, he really went in on him before the diss track. And then 50 kept going. You know what? Go
I
do
ain't
what I
never
do.
heard nobody go at 50 like this.
Let me go do what I do.
Rick Ross didn't even do it.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody has ever just called this man a
Hey,
bitch
but
ass
again,
hoe.
just like he just said, Tip from that.
Yeah.
He from that.
He used big words. He wears suits in movies. But you don't get it twisted. He from that. He ain't acting in the movies like a gangster. He from that. Yeah, I think maybe 50 thought he
He ran
got
up on the wrong
he
one.
got
Man.
he got these big words. He can't be that gangster.
But 50 be doing 50 fuck with, but when 50 mess with people, he bullying them because he know they can't rely. When he fucked with Floyd Mayweather, he know Floyd can't. Floyd know he can't. Yeah. And you gonna pay. I'll go. Like you hitting people when they weakest spots because you
Right.
know 'em.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he,
So Floyd knew he couldn't read, and then you tell the whole world like I feel embarrassed.
right.
And then he fucked Rick Ross' baby mama, then put it out there like I really fucked the dude. But you know what I'm saying? I really fucked your baby mama. Like what you?
But see,
So,
that's the thing.
it's
That's the
petty.
thing. Think about it. Tip whole life has been public.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean,
Nah.
what you gonna say about Tip that you don't already know?
All right.
But what
You
he
know.
gonna do petty to him, he can't. So he basically tried to call this girl ugly, but
Exactly.
it's like, nigga, this his wife. What you caring about what he loves?
Right.
Then he came right back to that, went to the Crime Stoppers thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, he was a snitch.
And then lessons, like
been,
you
there,
said.
been there, done that.
Right.
But look,
Everybody tried it already.
Yeah, yeah.
when you listen to
Tip
lessons,
took his.
Tip say, I got receipts. I know you hit women.
Yeah.
I got receipts.
Yeah, he
But
did.
really get you though too with Tip. Tip got the whole city behind him. So Tip ain't got to be there for 50
got the
Cent to get
country.
touched in Atlanta.
And see, that's
Don't nobody fuck with.
the thing with 50. Ain't
He got
nobody.
50 got hired help.
Yeah, yeah. 50 got niggas in New York that want to take him down.
That's what I was gonna say.
But he
It's-
got hired help.
Real shit.
Tip ain't got hired help. Fuck
Real
around
shit.
and get at the airport and your
Niggas
bag
in New
be
York
missing.
want to take him down. So that's why he in Shreveport. That's why he buying land up in Shreveport. And now them folks gonna go against him because you gotta understand, Shreveport is part of the South.
Part of the South.
Yeah.
It's part of the
You
South.
don't remember the king?
You mess around with the
Okay.
wrong person, bro.
Like in the car accident,
You
the bitch was
messing
like, you at fault, motherfucker.
You don't even realize you messing with your own business by messing with the king of the South. Hey, man.
Hey,
bro. Yeah.
he dedicated that last one to Vivica Fox.
Yeah. Called them
all the women that he ever
did.
messed with.
Yeah,
he said,
did.
"It's for you."
Yeah,
I
he
got to
did.
listen to this on the way home. Listen to that one. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're gonna do another subject. Then we'll take a small break. This past weekend, man, we did a dope interview with one of the pioneers of our culture. Most people out there, when you hear Def Comedy Jam, first thing you think of is Russell Simmons. Of course, you think of Martin Lawrence and the comedians, but you think of Russell Simmons as the guy because it's Def Jam. But we interviewed this week the real pioneer, the real, what should I say, brainchild behind it,
Good word.
Mr. Bob Sumner. Dwayne, hit that applause button. I know you over there talking to the people over there, but let me tell you something, man. I knew his name. Angelo knows him. But as we were sitting there doing that interview, I almost forgot that I was doing the interview. The man has so much. What he has done for our culture, when you think about the rise and the stardom of comedians that's now leading actors, that's now running radio shows, that's doing so much, what this man has done for our culture is damn near unmatched. There's one other person I can't think of his name, the one that was always in the background in the music scene. I can't think of his name. He passed away, I think. I can't think of his name. I'm gonna have to Google it. But what this guy has done for our culture and where we're at right now in regards to the entertainment side, in regards to the black comedian and how the black comedian have rose from just telling jokes to doing other things and the whole acting and getting awards and hosting award shows. I mean, shit, Deion Cole last night killed it. And I'm still mad I didn't see that. Damn, I didn't see that damn show last night. The NAACP Image Awards.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I saw his
monologue, though.
I saw his monologue, bro.
Monologue was hilarious.
And we're gonna get into that too, because he got them folks came at him. We're getting into that, but we did an interview. I think it was about an hour long, maybe. We're doing some editing. We're gonna get this thing reposted. When I tell you people, if you want to learn something about our culture and how these comedians got started, oh man, some of the stories, I'm getting chills thinking. I don't want to give it away, but some of the stories are so dope. I can say Angelo knows him, major cool cat. We redid his birthday party. He was here getting a legacy award. And I mean, again, the guy, he's one of those guys that does not get the credit that he deserves, that he just keeps on plugging, not even looking for it. But if you ask him, damn it, he'll tell you.
He'll tell you.
He'll tell you what he's doing.
That's
but
fair.
he ain't trying to be out on Front Street.
With
but
receipts.
But yeah, oh yeah, that's his thing. With receipts. You dig? Angela, what'd you think about it, bro? How'd you take it in, being that you already knew him?
No, it was really cool, man. You know, I've known Bob for a while, and you know, again, he's definitely for the culture. His legacy, you know, doesn't get the recognition like we told him. You know, as far as the comedy world goes, the number of people that he discovered, and remembering Bob was doing these things at a time where there was no social media. You know what I mean?
Was no cell phone.
It was no cell phone for a period of it. You know what I mean? So he literally had to go out and find these comedians. It was literally, you know, he was part of like his own Chitlin circuit, for lack of better words, where he had to go out there and find these comedians. But learning, you know, more about the whole Def Comedy Jam concept, how it came about, how they came up with the name.
Yeah, bro.
Who is he? Describe who he is.
So Bob Sumner is the guy who actually he was more basically a talent coordinator for Def Comedy Jam. He was basically the man that
So
number
before
one
we see him on
number
there-
one, it was his plan.
he yeah.
So everybody we seen on Def Jam had to go through something.
Every single one of them.
Everyone.
So he said,
Not go. He selected.
selected them.
so you funny,
Yeah.
you can go.
He
you
chose
funny,
who
you
goes, what show they go on, what the order of the shows, all that.
Hey,
But what was your comparative? You said I know you about to say a name of somebody. Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Right. They
Right.
he's Def Comedy Jam.
what Dwayne just said was we look at him, we look at Def Jam as a music. He was the comedy of Def Comedy
the comedy
Jam,
division.
and he was that guy, bro. I mean, and his stages, his platform, just put on for so many comedians, and and we know in our time, Def Comedy Jam.
That was the shit.
It was it. It's what we
It was
as
black
people.
comedy. That's what's known
It's where
as
you
only
found
black
saw
comedy.
these people for the first time and be like, oh man.
And like he tried to say too, it's the comedy tour. Like now, anytime you say comedy,
It's a
in
jam.
the touring type and jam, it's he started that. Like
Yeah.
you bringing in multiple comics, and you got the host with live music in the background. Just how all
What
comedy,
is Shaq's joint called? What was it called? The
Shaq's All Stars.
Stark All Star.
All-Star Comedy. What was it? Comedy something?
Shaq's All Star Comedy
Jam. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying, if he had patented it, bro.
So he the
Yeah.
reason we know Bernie Mac. He the reason we know.
Hey, look, I was just gonna run a couple of names down.
what's up, boy?
Not
name
all
from
of them.
down the street?
He's the
Columbia
reason.
Drive.
Yeah.
All of them.
Mike, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
He's the reason why you know all of them from a national standpoint. Now, some of them may have gotten famous at some point, but
But from a black audience, we don't know.
you may not. If you weren't in
don't-
Chicago or the Midwest area,
You don't know Bernie
You may
Mac.
not have heard of Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
And then you don't
Facts.
hear Chris Tucker. She promised me to pussy me.
Hey,
All
man,
that don't happen.
All
without
of
him.
that. None of it.
So many people got TV shows, and he was talking about some of the deals that people got based on being on that show or on one of his tours. You know what I mean? All of a sudden they were discovered. Go ahead, you about to say something?
You want to see
The
the
interview.
story of
Yeah, you want to see the interview?
you want to see the story of Martin Lawrence, Chris Tucker, Monique,
Monique.
Bernie Mac. I'm gonna stop right there, but there's more in the interview. So once we post it, make sure that you go and make sure that you share it. It is a dope interview. I promise you.
Is he funny
And we
too?
could have kept going
Yeah.
and going
Yeah.
and going.
Yeah, we had to cut it off.
But both of me and him both were sleepy because we did it late.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we did it late. like our producer, when our producers will say, he said, "Man, y'all did some true journalism shit.
Yeah, we did some. hey,
Y'all did some.
we're real journalists.
man.
We're real journalists out there. That's
Hey,
true
man.
story.
Is he
Hey
funny
man,
too?
we showed.
He has a sense of humor.
Yeah,
I mean, he has a good sense of humor. But what he can do is he can carry a conversation. He's from Jersey, so Jersey, New York guy know how to talk anyway. You know what I mean? But he's a hustler.
dude.
But he has a
basically-
concept, man. He has this, like he said, his formula.
Yeah,
And
dude basically said he was what did he say? He was a recruiter. Is that what? No, it wasn't a recruiter. What was the word he used?
started as a DJ.
But what was the word that he used?
Talent scout.
That talent scout. That's what it was. He said he was like the scout going out scouting basketball
Oh, yeah,
players.
yeah.
He was scouting. I told him, I said, dude, you are a hell of a scout because your shit undefeated.
Undefeated.
I mean, if
Ed-
you
Dave
look at the
Chappelle,
names, hey, all of that,
Earthquake,
bro.
Cat Williams, all these people on Def Jam. And at the time when they was on it, they was like
Hey, man.
either up and coming or nobody knew him, not everybody knew him. Chris Tucker went from nobody knew him to everybody knew him. Bernie
Hey,
Mac
man.
went
I mean, you
from,
think about like even Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
Martin Lawrence was already, he had signed a deal, he said, within that first season. But even you look at him, he was gonna get the Martin show. He was gonna be popular.
But he
But
wasn't
that
there yet.
show
Took him over the top.
took him over the top.
Put it this
You know what
way,
I'm saying? It was
without
like-
that show,
they made him an icon.
without that show, and then after that, if the Martin show would have come out, it would not have come out so
wouldn't hit.
huge.
Correct.
It probably would have after a couple of us watched it, but Martin's first episode,
Ice Spring.
everybody was tuned in. Without Def Jam, some of us would have been tuned in. And then we probably would have
without
caught on.
Def Jam, the world wouldn't know Bernie. Bernie Mac was funny in Chicago,
Hey,
but he
and-
couldn't get out the region.
Hey, when
Correct.
I tell you, he gives us a story about Bernie Mac, and Bernie Mac's guy, the guy that was doing taking all of his pictures and doing all the videos. When you find out who that was, hey, shit is crazy. It was crazy, man. I was sitting there. I promise you, you may see some gaps because I forgot that I was actually there to do an interview. I thought I was sitting out looking at it, man. It was dope. So make sure that you get on over to the page of Classic Conversation with JT and Low.
No, we did on the Classic Conversations.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure that
was
you get
so
on there
good.
and check it out.
We were talking about earlier how we might try to figure out how to put it on both platforms because
Just do it, baby.
just to make we want to we're gonna just get it out to the masses. But it was
fire.
It was a great interview. It was a great interview.
That was fire.
Yeah. Bob, good people too, man. Bob, good people.
And
What do you do now?
He do what he do.
Do what he do. Got some
same
stuff
thing?
coming up.
He's still You know, if you
I ain't gonna tell you what he got coming up. You gotta look
No,
at
I'm
the
saying,
show.
is he still in comedy or he in a whole nother
he's still in
thing?
comedy.
Yeah,
You
still
know, he came down here. And he spoke about it briefly on an interview. We talked about it more off camera, but you know, we did a thing for him at the old club where he's still a talent scout. So he's just putting together stuff, putting together rosters. You know what I mean? Working on specials. He's doing what the times are. But he's still in the game, man.
Yeah.
How you meet him?
I met him through the club.
What he said? He said, "Man, when I meet people, some people, how they say, you had me at hello." He said, "Man, when I met Ange," he said, "when I met Ange, he had me at hello."
Yeah.
He said, "Ange," I was like, right. Yeah, great interview. So hey,
we've had a
man,
great relationship over the years.
once we get that out there, make sure that DL. Again, there's so many names that we could name that we could drop out right now that's on this show. I mean, all of them. Steve, Adele, Steve,
I remember her.
Cedric, all of them. This man right here launched
Keep my
that
name
stuff
on
for
your
them. He launched this stuff for them. So,
but it also lets you know, and I think we didn't get a chance to get into it too deep in terms of that jump, but you can still see the sort of hurt in him where because of what he's done for so many people, how so many of them still forget. You know what I mean?
They ain't forget.
Yeah. Well, they don't give. They
don't give him his credit.
They choose to admit.
Yeah.
That's what
They always
don't
get that
forget.
light skinned dude
They
all that
choose to
pale.
admit.
What's his name? Sanaa Lathan's dad.
Oh, Stan Lathan.
Yeah, he get a lot of.
Guess who worked? Guess who we put on today?
Hey, you gotta look at the show. His name came up too in a good light, but make sure that you check it out. But you're right, I saw that too. We didn't get to talk about it because we were tired. We had to get the hell up out there and drive home, which was crazy because the cops had us blocked. It was the craziest thing that night when we was trying to leave. Right? It just sitting. Just wouldn't let people drive out. It was the craziest thing, bro. And I was so happy that was one of the nights in my life that I was out and decided not to drink because if they wanted to and I was doing my thing, I'd have been in trouble. But luckily, they didn't do nothing crazy. It was ice. They was in the wrong place. Wasn't many light skinners in there. So, all right, listen, man. We're gonna take 10:29. We're gonna be back at 10:32. Getting ready to go because what we're going to talk about is how all of a sudden the cool thing in the world from some of the teens seem to be living in the projects instead of living in a house. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about this, the teen takeover thing that's happening here in Atlanta. And hopefully somebody else out there can tell us if this is happening anywhere else. We'll be right back. Classic Conversations with JT and Low.
Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride because I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
You know, the whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right? And I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left, it was dry to the right, it was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lord, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped shit.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
Find a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
Classic Conversations with JT and Lo, and we are back. If you're still here, Angelo, give him that line.
Tell a friend, tag a friend. Tell a friend, tag a friend.
Dwayne.
Push the goddamn button.
There it is. Not now, but right now. You dig? All right, so we're gonna keep it moving, man. Recently there was a Instagram video put out. This young lady, teenager, was talking about how she has her mom and dad lives in the house, and she was like, I be trying to figure out why my mom got along with my dad. She should, break up with him so that she could be in a single parent household, because that seems to be cool because of other people in the school that she goes to. They seem to be the cool ones because they're in a single parent. All the cool people only has like a mom at home. And she said something about living in a house. She think that living in the projects would be dope because she could live in the same buildings with all her friends, and they can all ride on the bus together and this type of stuff. But as I was looking at the comments, it's crazy that is a mindset out there of some of the teens. The guy that actually posted it, he was talking about how when he was a kid and his mom and dad divorced when he was 5, but
John Hope Bryant was the person.
His dad stayed in his life and everything, but he used to get teased because he wanted a briefcase. He used to get teased because he supposedly spoke, what was it, how you say it?
Proper English.
Like white folk.
Proper English.
Wore a suit to school.
Wore a suit to school, and he got teased for that. And yeah, I thought about it a little bit. And I remember when my cousin Rod White, mom and dad in his crib, and he started wearing ties. We had these leather ties. and we would turn them around like, on the 5, back in the day they used to have the skinny tie. So when he did it, people looked at him like he was wrong, but any of us that did it that only had our mom at the house, we looked like we was trying to strive for something better, but he looked as if he was trying to show out.
Yeah.
So he kind of got teased about it instead of, but for us, they were looking at us like, oh, that's cool, man. You trying to be better, blah, blah, blah. But for somebody supposedly that lived in a house that had his mom and dad there, he was being teased because he was supposedly showing out. And that was back, way, way back then. But I don't think it ever became a phenomenon to where my cousin Rodney was thinking, shit, man, I want to live in a trailer like James, like me. I don't think he ever said that. Rodney ain't never say, hey, cuz, ask your mom if I can spend the night at your house. But I damn sure had, cuz, ask your mom if I can spend the night at your house. So I wonder how many of our teens out there are thinking that it's cool to live that way or come up that way. I ain't gonna say struggle. I guess it could be a struggle. You think about it, it could be a struggle. How many would rather have that struggle than actually having a better path, I guess you could say?
Mm-hmm.
How many teens do y'all think are or do you feel that that's something that's
maybe not that extreme, but I know somewhere along that line, working with youth a lot every day, they do aspire to do things that fits in with the crowd they live in. So if you if you got both your parents in the house, but you go to a school that's kind of in the hood, you kind of want to fit in with them, and they get to do things you can't do because you got different laws to live by. You know what I mean? And you got different people to answer to, but you want to do what they do, act the way they act, dress the way they act. Like them kids got them purple, some kind of purple haze. I don't know what this shit is. Purple pants with the leather. They got the like a handkerchief hanging out the back. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. I'm paying like $300, $400. Mm-hmm. But then you come from a 2-parent house, your parent get you Levi's. They $60. Been around since the 1800s. You know what I mean? When Levi go to the bank, they say, hello, Mr. Levi. When the purple people go to the bank, they be like, I got to deal with Mr. Levi first. But, the kids want to fit in and they do stuff like that. And it don't always make sense. I think that's a little extreme, though, because I like the suburbs. You got every time you can play basketball, it's a bunch of basketballs in the gym. All the footballs is inflated.
Go to the park. The nets are actually hanging on the rim.
When you play on the high school team and shit, you get shoes. Everybody got the same shoes. You know what I mean? I like the suburbs, or at least that type of living, because when you in them hood schools, man, they doing fundraisers. They ain't selling brownies for the extras. They ride trailway buses on the long trips, not no school bus. $22 an hour. Just did 8-hour shift, and I got to drive you 6 hours to goddamn Macon, Georgia, and drive back. He been up since 5:30 sleeping. Shit. Them good schools, that bus driver, that's the only route he got for the day is to take you to Macon. You know what I mean? But I see it. It's just wanting to fit in. They don't know what they got and how good it is.
So just like, go ahead, love. What you think about it? Because I was going to go into the next topic right from.
I mean, I just think it's definitely a mindset. It's an unfortunate mindset. You just hope your kids hang around like-minded people. If you live in the hood, hey man, you'd be like, God bless them, but I had no desire.
Hood life is fun when you don't live there, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you get all the best of it, then you get your ass back home.
Yeah.
Hood life is fun when you.
Hood life was. I can't really say. I was in North Carolina. I was in the country, but it was hood country. But the thing is, hood life is fun if you don't know any better. Also,
right?
If you don't know that over there, they got like you said, the a whole bunch of basketballs at the gym. If you don't know that, when you go to the summer, what we used to call it, just during the summer, the gym is open.
Yeah.
But it was actually like the summer program. We just call it, because it was at a gym, so we just call it the gym. You going to the gym today? That type of deal. But like you said, you might go in there and it would be at the school, but the school didn't pull out the good basketballs. They pull out the other basketballs. We was inside. You still had them basketballs that it was peeling off of.
The suburb, you got the good ball.
Yeah,
they
right.
get new game balls every year. A whole skid full of balls every year.
So what does that say? What does that say about us as a culture? That we have kids that would rather live less than to be considered cool.
They don't know. They just ignorant.
That's what I was gonna say too.
They don't know no better.
But is it because that's glorified?
When you live in an environment and you see certain things, it looks glorified because it's all you know. It's like, I remember them Averex, remember them leather Averex coats and them Jabot jeans?
Sure.
They looked good. But my mom was like, I'm not about to pay that much money for that. You go down here to J.C. Penney's and Montgomery Wards and get 5 pair of pants, you'll be good for the whole, you know what I mean? And then when you live in an environment where that's not the standard, you don't have to look like that to fit in. So a lot of times when you live in that substance living, you trying to fit in. So you got to have the fashiest stuff because that's what attracts. But if you take that same thing out to like Roswell, like they just dress regular.
Right.
It's normal. Like to not have your mom and dad, the flip side of that is if you live in certain areas, you don't have your mom and dad together or contact with them, it's like, oh, they're gonna give you some free stuff. We can give them to Johnny. He needs those shoes. Don't throw them away. But I never wear them, Mom. You just give them to Johnny. He doesn't know his dad.
I mean, could it also be like selective journalism to where the only, say, athletes or entertainers that they interview and talk about stories is somebody that comes from a single parent home instead of
They try to do that.
Absolutely try to do that.
But you know, basketball messed them up because Steph Curry ain't come from no poverty. Michael Jordan didn't come from poverty. Kobe Bryant didn't come from poverty. LeBron came from poverty, right? But like he's the only superstar in the NBA. Even Kevin Durant, he came from a single parent, but his family did well. Like they wasn't maybe necessarily living swell, but he had what he needed, and he didn't have to play basketball to get it.
But think about this. What is the line that they always show when they talk about the NBA? The speech that they show when they talk about the NBA.
I didn't know my mama.
MVP.
My mama did it all.
You the real MVP. Kevin Durant speech.
Yeah.
They don't talk about Kobe Bryant's speech. They don't talk about Michael Jordan's speech. But Kevin Durant's "You the real MVP" and him crying, don't get me wrong, it was dope. But that is highlighted.
Yeah. That's the accepted norm.
But it was, I think it was highlighted more so because of the love he gave, you know what I mean? And it's a tribute, it is, you know, but a lot of them guys, you know, some of these guys, LeBron did the same thing with his mom.
They come from a single parent home.
Came from a single parent home.
He got a stepdaddy to play with him.
Stupid for real. But yeah, I mean, we all know they glorify
Black impoverishment.
Black empowerment, exactly. They glorify that. Naturally, it's a better story.
So do you
It's
think
a better story. But I think though the people that choose to like that girl she actually had to live there, she probably would be like, oh man,
it's some bullshit.
I ain't know it like this.
Right.
Y'all water don't get hot.
This the bus y'all ride? Y'all ride?
Yeah, I mean,
y'all ride this bus every day?
You know, y'all ain't have water?
You live with that, right?
You know what I mean? Hey, yeah. Hey, so
boy, you remember them food stamp books?
So the roaches just hang
Sit
out?
there? Right.
You can't get rid of them. Call the exterminator.
They don't move.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Look, I'm standing right here and it's not moving.
You may want to call Terminator.
Every bug I see always run when I come in the room. Your roaches just sit.
Ain't no motherfucking Terminator in the hood, man.
Like they talking to you. You know what I mean? Like saying, "What's up?" You know what I mean? It's like, you know,
What's that smell? That's Bengal. That's that Bengal raid or that raid or Bengal roach killer.
Oh, bring that stuff in. Well,
You don't do nonsense.
Oh, y'all bring back some stuff. Oh my God.
Oh man.
You don't have that non-smelling ant home that they can run into? Oh, bitch, this Bengal.
Oh, the roaches. Y'all got me with that one. Damn.
Yeah, John sound good when they think about that, John, man. Bump that.
That's what I'm saying. It's fun when you don't live there.
Yeah.
You look back on it. If you live there, you look back on it, and you can have the comedic side of
Yeah.
it. But when your ass was in it, you got to turn the lights on and wait for the motherfuckers to move.
And
Remember getting your ass whooped for losing the key? You remember you live in the hood, you lose the key, get your ass whooped.
Boy, you better not lose that key.
You better not lose that goddamn key.
You better not lose that key. All around the neck, boy. That was part of your doggone clothes.
Hey, man.
It was your shirt, your shoes, your pants, and your key.
Mine hung low to make sure it didn't get put in my shirt, up under my undershirt.
Hey, when you live in the suburbs, we just cut another one. Did you use the code?
The code, that's it.
Nah, when you live in the hood, lose that key. Watch your ass up.
Mom, can you open up the garage from your phone, please?
From your phone.
I left my key.
I tell you another one. I tell you that. Don't lose
What
your
up,
key.
Frank?
Hey, and fuck around, open that door up. And your mama said open that door up. That's her ass whooping.
I ain't lying.
Mama, it was Uncle James. I told you to open that door for no goddamn body. Fuck if your uncle, your grandmama, don't open that goddamn door up. I don't give a fuck if the police come. Don't open that door. Open that door up, boy. You look at that.
Don't answer that phone either.
It was Uncle James. What you talking about? That nigga on crack, he still, mother. Uncle James robbed the whole house. But Mom, it's your brother. I don't give a fuck.
Mama,
I
what is...
told you to open that goddamn door.
Look, Mama, what is cereal at? I told you not to open that damn door. James took it. Oh boy, yeah, we went somewhere else, y'all.
She don't know about all that though.
Went somewhere, right? Yeah.
She know about the double dutch and the goddamn. Ooh.
Hey, all she got to do is if she get on that bus one time,
And get Joan.
she get on that bus one time.
And with them your mama jokes, and you ain't ready to come back with nothing.
Hey,
You might well start crying.
like I said, I was in the hood and was supposed to get on the bus, but I found a partner of mine that had a car, and I was like, I don't want to ride that bus, bro. I damn that bus.
If you ain't got no jokes, don't get on that bus. It don't have any human flaws. If you got one human flaw, you get on the black bus, nigga, it's about to get it. Oh, gap number.
Your socks don't match.
The whole ride, too.
Your socks don't match.
The whole ride.
Boy.
It be 50 minutes. You be in there slicing your wrists and shit. They don't stop. Look at this old cut your wrist ass nigga. Oh, jump out the window while it's moving ass nigga here. Ain't no love.
Zero love.
Zero love. Buzz get off, you be in there crying, shaking and shit. What happened? Bitch can take them jokes.
Yeah.
Boy, you had some tough skin, man.
Grab your mic. Yeah, you know. You're always talking out and ain't got no mic.
We gotta have a conversation.
We looking crazy. We sit up there looking at
all the time. We can't hear the guy. What is he saying? I know.
Yeah, but she don't want all that. She don't know what she talking about.
She don't know what she talking about. You know what I mean? She's blessed to be privileged not to have to deal with that junk. She had to. But it's a saddest mentality though. It's a real thing that people actually think that way. But
Yeah, no. I said my 14-year-old daughter doesn't have a key.
She got the code though, right?
your daughter 14 now?
Yeah. She don't know. She don't got no code.
No.
Every time she got to get in the house, somebody let her in.
Yeah.
But let's go back. For real? Your daughter 14 now?
She's 14.
That's
And
crazy.
she does not have a key to the house.
Dang. They talking about how old she is. They just met. She was just 2 last week.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it.
But come off that big money now. That's them.
God,
You about
oh,
that
Dwayne,
$3,000,
you just-
$4,000-$5,000.
I like that.
She swim and all that still.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 5,000.
Hey,
now.
how old are you, Dwayne? Damn.
42.
Man, that nigga been fucking. He just started.
God, man, that's great.
Yeah, these folks don't know no better, man. They don't know no better. They better be lucky. Joe be Jonas guy, people who dress nice and all that stuff. It's usually a jealousy factor. You know what I mean? You know, if you get to, we ain't have a lot of people dressed like that. You know what I mean? I remember Sam Robinson was the only one. Sam Robinson come to school every day in a suit.
Oh wow,
Fly.
Every day. He came in a suit and held the books like that. Hey, boy, you know what I mean? You know.
What he do now? He probably a doctor now.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I say this, and I don't mean no harm in it. Saying it is every AP student that I was in class with is successful. I don't mean it in a bad way at all. All of them, you know.
But they don't think about success at that age, though. They think about popularity. More about popularity.
And but like you said, the person who comes off, like you said, as the smart kid that does their work and has their book bag or book, because like what I would say is, like you said, the hood kid is gonna bring that one book. We gonna go, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get all our books gonna be in the locker. We carrying one book, maybe the other book. You know what I'm saying? Just to get to class and not be prepared, as opposed to the kid that's prepared.
And back then they had all your classes were, everybody was always kind of mixed in. Like,
hold on, you about to say you got one classroom?
No.
I thought I was about to say you had one
No.
classroom.
I was just saying in terms
Back
of
then, you didn't have one classroom.
I'm saying kids were kind of more. Now I say that only because I don't know how all schools are, but like I asked Asa once because Asa is my cute little nerd. I always say he's my cute little nerd, although he's about to be 18 in a few days, so it's hard to even call him a kid anymore. But I used to ask him. I say, man, you don't have no problem with bullies or nothing, do you? You know what I mean? Because Asa's, small frame, you know what I mean? He just he's a nerd, he's a cute little nerd, you know what I mean? And I man, you don't have no problem getting bullied. He's like, nah, nobody bullies me. He's like, whoop whoop. He's like, and really, the people like that, they don't be in my classes anyway. They don't know our hall.
Exactly.
He said, they don't be in my class anyway. I was like, good point, you know what I mean?
But now backing up again, Asa's about to be 18, bro.
Yeah, man. March 11th, man. He about to, what's the day? In a week.
Hey, man.
Over a week, man. Ace is gonna be 18 years
We're
old.
gonna make it a rule. Classic Konversation. We not saying ages of kids no more.
Make you feel
All right, bro. I remember when Ace was born.
Damn,
That's crazy.
Everybody be 18.
Asa made a decision yet?
We're going to UGA. Yeah, you're going to UGA. Crazy. Yeah. Cheeseburger had a briefcase full of remedial study books.
So and
Who's that,
let me
Frank?
say this, you remember, like you said, out in school. Do they still?
Cheeseburger.
You remember how
done a
like,
podcast one time before.
you had like two specials. You had like the special kids. Then you had the kids that was
Didn't
just a
have any
little
classroom.
slow, but they still like. But you like said they grouped together. Like you had the special kids that ate lunch super early by themselves.
Right. That was a different
They
group.
need the help.
That was a different
Yeah.
group.
But then you had the other. They were still sprinkled in with the other kids, the regular kids. But then you knew that they had their own separate class. Do you still in the school? Do they still do
that's
that?
how they do it. They got you got co-taught where you got the kids. They sprinkled in with the regular kids, and those kids usually just need a couple tools.
Yeah.
Right? They're not really low. It's just they may have a
Learn
learning
different-
disability
they learn
or something.
different- yeah,
But then
yeah.
you get them a couple tools and they learn how to work those tools over years. They cool. They just got to make sure you're working them. Then you got the kids that segregated. Now, them jackets,
That's a little bus. That's a little bus.
That now that ain't a little bus, but that's calculator efficient. Ain't no. They still doing this in third, fourth. Then you got the kids. Then you got the kids going to field trip every Friday. Grocery store? They go grocery shopping on Friday.
Hey man,
How they go to the
I'll tell you
public
something.
library, check a book out,
Look.
return the book next week.
Hey, I ain't gonna say his name,
They go
but
to the garden.
look,
Friday, about 12 o'clock, they coming back with Zaxby's and shit. They done went to Kroger's. Then they played on the swings. Now they coming back with Zaxby's. And
He
it's
said
like,
Zaxby's.
hey man,
everybody hold hands.
I know we were separated because I ain't gonna say his name, but I got a cousin of mine. He lives in Atlanta now. We graduated the same year, and I promise you, I cannot remember ever seeing him in school. Not air grade. Not air.
Yeah, I was in the same school. Got off the same bus.
I don't remember him in school. I said, "You graduated when?" He said, "85." I said, "The hell?" No, you didn't.
That nigga got social promoted back then.
From what school? Not. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we were separated. Yeah. All right. So, whew, teen takeovers here in Atlanta. We're having a phenomenon right now to where hundreds of teens are just bum rushing over populated places like malls. They rush the Battery, which the Battery is where the Atlanta Braves Stadium is, and it has a whole bunch of bars and different places there. And they just
They did Atlantic Station.
Atlantic State. They just rushed it and just doing all types of craziness.
Six Flags.
Oh, they
sure
did Six Flags too?
They
Sure
did.
did.
That was
That's
last year.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was the same concept. Same concept.
So, what happened to you? Remember the commercial that used to come on back in the day?
It's 10 o'clock. You know where
It's
your
10
kids
o'clock.
are at.
Do you know where your kids are? Whatever happened to?
These parents are dropping these kids off, though. They know where they at. They dropping them off.
Mama gotta have a life too.
Nah, man. Not this age. Not the age of these kids, man.
Yeah, these kids, bro. They're not.
These kids,
They're not-
13,
they're not
12,
eight.
13 years old.
They
saying.
teenagers.
Some of them younger.
Yeah,
Some of them younger, bro.
It's mostly like you said, yeah, 7, like middle school on up. You know what I mean? But I'll say this.
I mean, why would you drop? But there's a game.
They are
There's a
definitely
game room
dropping
at
the
the
kids
Battery.
off.
There's a game room at
No,
the
I'll
Battery.
just say
but
this.
why would you drop them off on a Saturday night?
Now,
At
this
the
is
Battery.
so last year. What you talking about? The first day of Six Flags open last year, they had it. They basically what they did was on social media, like your TikTok, your Snapchats, your Instagrams. They're putting out a flyer, and like they're rotating it around school. So last year, when Six Flags opened, they had like 3,000 kids out there.
Damn.
And you know these kids is, buying tickets, having and they're going into the park, and they're not you really supposed to be with your parents if you under a certain age,
Right.
but they letting them in the park and going in the park, and then when they can't get in the park, they out in the little parking lot, by where the buses come. So yeah, it was crazy last year. But like you said, the difference is these parents are dropping the kids off and don't know what's going on.
Wow.
At all.
Frank just said they had several here in the Jacksonville area that shut down Friendship Fountain and Jacksonville Beach Pier. 4 people got shot. Now the police are trying to monitor the media to preempt the stuff from happening.
That's what happened here. You know what I mean? When they tried to take
That's
over.
happening everywhere.
This past weekend, you want to say that they were more, I guess they were more prepared. They thought they were prepared for it, but I don't think their force was big enough. The Battery, from what I hear, they stopped them pretty quickly. But
Now,
Cumberland
Stone-
Mall, Cumberland Mall, which happened, I think, the day after that or something like that.
That's correct. They hit the battery hard, but then Cumberland Mall was the next day.
Yeah.
And the flyer went out, and they prevented them from hitting Cumberland Mall. They put a curfew out for the mall. They had the police out there out front. You know what I mean?
Helicopters and all types. Because I'm looking at.
So the parents dropped them off?
Yes.
How do a 14-year-old, 15-year-old get to this place?
Parents are dropping them off, or they catch them. I don't know. Catching, I don't know, man. That's the problem, is that there's no regulation. They just let these kids just run amok.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Just letting them just run amok, and it's, you know, and it ties into, you know, that's what the little girl, she wants to be with that crew.
Yeah.
To go out there and just be able to have freedom, because, you know, their parents don't really care where they at.
Yeah.
And I don't see how you see that's the good thing. You know, but
let me ask you, do you contribute this some to more teen pregnancies or early pregnancies, to where there are a lot of parents that don't get to live a life because they're raising a child, but then once the child gets to a certain age, they feel that now it's time for them to live their life, so they don't really.
I think it's a pattern, JT. I think the same kids, mamas and that's dropping them off, or dad, whoever, dropping them off at these places, they did the same thing. You know what I mean? They were doing it, and so it's nothing for them to drop their kids off, because that's what they used to do. You know what I mean? I think it's a pattern, man.
It's everything.
That's interesting.
Recreational sex. That's recreational sex babies.
Yeah.
They're not born in love.
Yeah.
They're born with.
Let me say this too, though. I agree with you. I'll say this, right? I'm 42. When I was in high school, my mom could drop me off at the movies. The difference is, she would drop me off with money, and she would know what we doing. Like,
you had to drop a resume.
We're gonna go to the movies.
Who you was with?
Who I'm with. What time we gonna be done, and what time is you gonna meet me outside? And if I ain't outside when she get there, I'm gonna have to find a way home.
And when you get home, you get in the whoop.
You know what I'm saying? And when you get home, it's gonna be some trouble.
Yeah.
So, like, at the end of the day, like you said, it was regulated. So this is what I'm saying. I didn't take my daughter to Six Flags that day they did the takeover, but if my daughter go to Six Flags, if it ain't me, I got two nephews. Listen, call your nephews. They got to go with you. I won't let them go by themselves. At least my daughter. Like, even if she going with her friends or they gonna meet up with somebody, I personally have a chaperone going with her if it ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
I did the same thing with my son.
So it's like
I let them kind of walk ahead of me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
I'm right there.
But I could be there. Somebody else in the family was there, but
I ain't gotta get on the ride.
But
I'll be there.
They going out there, no sir.
When I buy her season pass, I buy me one. And like I said, if my nephew's going and they don't got one, here you go. It's on the phone now, so you can scan it in. It ain't even got my picture on it, because if I just have a way to have somebody chaperone her, because I did it, but like you said, it was more structured. We knew what was going on.
You had to ask some questions.
You had a respect level for your parents.
Correct.
You didn't. When I was a kid, bro, I did do some bad stuff, but there was a lot of things that I could have done that I didn't do, just because I thought this could reflect bad on my mom, and she's already a single mother. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a respect thing for her to not put shame on her. And I don't.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
One sister. My sister didn't do a lot. She didn't do a lot but if she did, I was there.
That's what I was going to bring up.
If she did, I was there.
I got 6 kids, so it's like, you ain't going by yourself. Them, and you taking the one you know going to tell.
Yeah. And the thing is,
you can go. You got to take him with you.
Yeah. Even if my sister did do something where I wasn't there, there was cousins and friends that were my age that were in the area.
Did she have to go with you when you went?
No, not a lot. Not a lot. Sometimes I did have to bring her along. Sometimes, but a lot of times I didn't have to bring her along. I was happy I didn't have to.
You
do
have
that.
brothers and sisters, Lo?
Two
You
older
had to take
brothers.
it with you? You the oldest?
Now I got two older brothers, and my younger sister 14 years younger than me. So it wasn't no.
You had to take the 14.
I had to babysit a lot, but she wasn't rolling with me. But I had to stay home with her a lot.
Yeah, I looked up by.
But my older brothers, we, time's just different, man. You
But
know
you
what I
take
mean?
your brother because your brother gonna look out for you.
Yeah.
So you the baby boy.
My oldest brother didn't necessarily want to have to take one of us with him. You know what I mean?
Because he was trying to get a kiss or something.
Maybe, but my younger years, I was blessed that we were living military bases, so it was a different dynamic.
Right.
You know what I mean? And kids, you cut up at the military base, boy. You talking about?
You talking about them parents getting
Hey,
busted?
let MPs pick one of them kids up. What's the problem? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we hung with a lot of the city kids, and I just think it's about knowing your environment, knowing who you hanging with. I just there's nowhere where I've been a part of that kind of BS.
Another thing too, when we grew up, your parents knew your friends, and your parents knew your friends' parents. So if you say you're going with such and such, your parents knew that kid to some degree.
That
right?
that village
Right?
mentality.
So we used to have to tell. Well, we used to be like, BJ, you gotta come with us, man, because you go, we can do it. And if BJ wouldn't go, I'm been nah, y'all can't go.
But here's my thing, and
Oh God.
great boy.
What Frank say?
He said, yeah. He said he had to take low with him all the time. He was cool though.
He just woke up, he just woke up from a nap.
Hey man. What I'm sitting there thinking about you and Frank out hanging together. Oh, man. I know, boy. Oh God.
Man. Yeah. He wasn't Colonel Davis, I can tell you that much. He wasn't Colonel Davis. I can tell you, I can assure you of that.
Yeah, I had a cousin some cousins that was older, and like when my mom used to go to New York, when I used to stay in North Carolina for the summer, my mom would go to New York, and I wanted to be at home. She would get my older cousins to come stay at the house with me, but when they went somewhere, they had to take me. But it was cool. I mean, but again, my older cousin didn't just leave and say, don't worry about it, bro, you can be all right. He didn't just leave. He still took me with me because, again, he had a respect level for adult supervision. If my mom put me in their care, they did what they were supposed to do. But now these kids, bro,
You think the parents know it's gonna be 300-400 people there when they taking them?
if they don't now,
They need to know.
I think some do, some may not. Kids do lie.
Or omit.
I mean, like in Douglasville a couple years ago, a kid, we talked about it on the show, kid lied, told his mama he was gonna, she didn't let him go to this party. He lied and said he was gonna go stay at a friend's house. That mama didn't know he couldn't go to the party. Took him to the party. Now that kid dead.
Yeah.
Got shot right there in Douglasville. And those stories are so tragic because it can happen just that easy. You know what I mean? But let me ask y'all this. And this is going to what you want to get into, the challenge and all that stuff. I have an issue, and it's been bothering me, especially when I start seeing this BS here and the shootings and all this teen takeover it's like when you talking about earlier about glamorizing the hood, I have an issue that we've now glamorized the YN. We're glamour, it's become, instead of becoming a negative, it's becoming a cultural thing.
A joke.
Like it's okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's the YN. Like that girl said the other day, you got a YN. I said, no, I don't have no YN. You know what I mean? Ain't no YNs in my house. You know what I mean? Ain't no YNs around me.
Right.
You know what I mean? None. Zero. You can't be around me. But I mean, do we feel like that's become just accepted? It's like an accepted term now. It's like it's okay to say, I got a YN, or that's just a YN. You know what I mean? It's like,
because the YN is derogatory.
It's supposed to be, but that's what he's saying. It's flipping.
Yeah, it's flipping.
flipping.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. I now that I'm sitting there, thinking about it and thinking about the times that I've heard people say it, you're right. It is just accepted. Oh, that's just them YNs, and that's it. It ain't no man. That's them YNs. Got to go over there and holler at them. Nothing is said in regards to trying to flip it back. I'm trying to see how the best way to. You can be a young.
You can be mischievous and young, or energetic and young, or rebellious and young. But you got to have a certain level of respect for
something,
the environments that you're in, and the people that you're around.
That part, that's good.
So I swear to God, no kid
That's good.
grew up cussing more than me than us. But ain't no way in the world if I seen your mama, I'm gonna be cussing like that. Even if it's at the, I'm sorry. If I'm at the gas station, I got my radio playing loud, and I see your mama. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Lowe.
Yep.
Now when she leave, bitch better have my money. Bend it over, let me see it. But when she present, it's not there. Your father present's not there.
It just happened yesterday at the flag football field. When we sitting around talking, oh man, that fuck nigga, oh man, fuck that shit, boy, man, that bitch crazy. All men is around. I saw, because yesterday there was a lot of kids at the field. And I saw this little girl come walking by, and there was a group of guys. Me and Ray were sitting back talking. There was a group of guys standing here. And they turned around and spoke to the dad. But the stuff they were saying in front of this little girl she had between 4 and 6 years old. What up, my nigga? Man, that's some bullshit. I'm sitting there like, wow. They sitting there talking like that in front of this little girl. So you know that they're doing it in front of adults. Like you said, we curse, especially when men, the bitch. Man, I've been standing around guys talking.
Well, people said it last week.
After the flag football games, after the games, we used to go up in the parking lot and hang. We used to hang around talking shit, but if one of the guys brought their girl and we was hanging out up in the parking lot,
you didn't say it.
The way we spoke was totally different. It's just and it comes back to like, that's great that you said the respect of the environment and the people that you are around. That's
if
huge.
somebody said something, like if Lamont or Chan, one of their wives there, somebody says out of line, somebody would look back and say,
yo, bro.
My bad.
Oh,
my bad. You know
or
what I mean?
somebody say, yo, bro. Oh, and then they turn to, yo, my bad. You're right. You're right. But now, I mean, I was sitting there and after that, I just started watching this group of guys standing there. And one of them was just loud. He was just loud, just hollering at everybody. And it did not stop. No matter who was standing around him, whether it was a woman, it didn't matter. And nobody, including me, but again, the age I am right now, I can't do 5 years or 10 years. 20-something, 30-something.
3 hours.
Right. 20-something, 30-something, I might have said something to people, hey, bro, this lady's right here, this little girl right here, why you talking like that? But shoot, dude talked about when my man, he had the blue blue gun he had.
Oh yeah.
You just don't know who you're talking to these days. but it's just no respect for the environment or the respect for who you're around. That is huge, bro. Well, you boy got that line up. He coming in here with some gems tonight, ain't it? Right?
That one, I'm gonna run into that low.
Good.
So we and Low was talking about this. JT, you was there too. When you working in them environments, it get discouraging sometimes, and you think that the so-called YNs are the norm. And they really not. They just got a bigger bullhorn. And I find that when you take time out to just, instead of saying something, ask a young brother a question. Hey, man, can I ask you something? He said, yeah, man, you mind not cussing around my son? You know what I'm saying? Can you mind that? And I find that it don't always work, but more times out of not, it does. And I just say, young blood, can I say something to you? Yeah. Oh. And I'll ask him, like, who raised you? Because then, and the thing that you find most often, and this is what we get into a lot, masculine love and affection, which presents and is different energy in the female existence, right? It's not present like it used to be. So if you didn't have your dad, you had your coach, you had your preacher, you had your uncle, you had your grandfather. But a lot of these young boys are being raised absent masculine love. And so they don't understand the vibrations in a man's voice is different than a woman's. When a man says, sit down, it sounds different than when mama screams, sit down. It hit different.
Facts.
And I think we need to be able to build confidence back up in our men and our children to take our communities back, to not let these young children think they can run amok. And we're not going to fix them all, right? But we need to make sure that we step up. So then I brushed into this law. I said, Lo, well, let's do a 1,000,000-man challenge on Classic Konversation, funded under 4 challenges, Black Man Rise, and present positive images of black men with black children and post it on Classic Konversation, just a picture. And we asking 1,000,000 men to post pictures of their niece, nephew, children, coaching, students, whatever it is, just a positive image of black men being present in young people's lives. You think we can get 1,000,000 people? Or die trying?
We can try it. We're going for it.
Let's go for it.
We're going for it.
We're going to present 4 challenges over 4 months, so 30 days, and just giving men encouragement to just keep out there, because these YNs got a bigger bullhorn. They speakers are louder, but they ain't more people. And a lot of times the people that's doing right want to keep their mouth closed and just kind of get on with their day, because
It's good stuff, bro.
you don't know what's going to happen.
And I appreciate you.
So I say, when you see them kids, present them with a question. Hey. And I hit them with to do the right thing like the mayor. Hey. What's your name, man? Do the right thing. And walk away. And all that do is plant seed for you to come back and say it again. Then after the 3rd time, you say, what I'm going to tell you? And he said, do the right thing. I said, you been doing it? Yeah, man, yeah. You know, but they got to know masculine.
Just put it in there.
Yeah, you got to know masculine affection is different than female affection or feminine affection. And you got to have a balance of both to be, and without that balance, you get the teen takeover. Without that balance, you get the kid at the gas station or the kid at the thing, like he feel like he can cuss. Nah, man, you can cuss all you want when you and your friends around the corner. But when we here present, nah, that ain't happening.
It's good stuff, bro.
So we're asking 1,000,000 men to post positive pictures with children that they are taking care of as fathers or uncles or grandparents, coaches, teachers, whatever you do around young people, post it so we can get encouragement and know that we can get these YNs out of here. We can go back to you little young black boys again.
The key is going to be, and I told a couple people this week, because they were like, man, how do I go about it? You know what I mean? Because, you know, trying to figure out how to do it. So what I told them is, worst case scenario, just make sure you just hashtag Classic Konversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because someone put it on their own page. I've seen some of them. They've been putting them on their own. They took the challenge, but they put it on their page. And I've been seeing some of the pictures. You know what I mean? But I told them, I said, man, just tell them to go back and just try to
put on Classic Konversation. So we can get
If they tag us, we can pull them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the more people we got, and it's
Or the
encouraging.
hashtag, like you said, the hashtag will pull it.
You get encouraged when you see a lot of brothers doing the right thing.
Because Facebook is the biggest.
Yeah.
It's hard to do it on IG. I think you do it on. But just hashtag.
Good stuff.
Hmm?
On the who?
Bob Sumner. Okay.
Okay.
What's your top 5, Lo?
Top five T.I. songs.
Sheesh.
Top 5
Or
T.I.
50?
You want to go 50? You go top 5?
I don't know.
Do both of them. I know you can do 5 T.I.s.
ATL everything over there, boy.
They were saying who would win in the verses, and I said T.I. would win in the verses because of the diversity. Like
50 only got
one,
3 or 4 good songs.
No, he got like 6.
Yeah,
he got like 6.
Okay, he got 6, but I mean,
he ain't T.I.
Nah, there's no disrespect because I ain't got none. But what I'm saying is 50 got like, in the club, can't nobody touch that. T.I. ain't got no song that big because he locked the summer down for 2 summers. But after that, he got a couple good songs in there. I mean, like, much respect for his game, but he ain't got a catalog.
No, not for no verses.
No.
He knew that's why he want to go get a tip.
Exactly.
He ain't got no catalog like that.
If he did think it, when he got back and told somebody, they were like, "Hey, dog, you sure you want to do that?" I don't think you ready for that one.
The only advantage he would have is to try to do it in New York. Like that really be on his advantage.
T.I. got that nigga in New York, L.A.
I'm saying that would be only advantage 50 would have because he would need that.
And that would be there as in crowd applause.
You
But
Atlanta
it wouldn't
guy.
be social media. No.
Let me ask you a question before we go. Do you think T.I., you think 50 Cent Rise was bigger than T.I. Rise? Like that up in the club. And then
50 Cent had the highest selling individual first week out.
So he had a great one sprint.
One sprint.
So
After
he
that
won the
was it.
Olympics once. T.I. done been a few times.
Yeah. I'll say this.
T.I. like Kevin Durant. He don't want 4 gold medals.
Yeah.
Correct. No, I say it sounds crazy. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, number one, thank you.
2 championships and 4 gold medals, and
He got a little silver in there too, a little bronze, but he been to the
Pinnacle
podium more.
a couple times. Yeah. I agree. That's why I said the difference with 50 Cent really only has 2 relevant albums. That he
got
can
2
even
songs
pick from.
now that when they come on to this day,
but I'm
I
saying,
still
but that's
think-
what I'm saying. Like, but but it's only 2 albums. T.I. got on at least
2
5
songs.
albums.
You talking
He
about
got
2
at least-
albums? When I say
That's what
albums,
I'm
this,
saying.
I'm talking about 2
No,
songs.
I'm saying I'm giving 50 Cent credit. He might have 2 relevant albums as opposed
Like
to
whole
T.I.
albums or
Yeah,
songs?
Yeah, whole albums. His first 2 albums were.
I don't know
You know
about
what I mean? But I'm saying T.I.'s catalog is consistent. That's what he's gonna lose on. He's gonna lose on the consistency. Period. Because, like you said, even 50 Cent touching the generation now, he's touching them in a different way. He's not touching them with music. He's touching them with movies and TV shows. And the TV show just got one.
Well, he said
he can
Diddy
just do
touching
the
him,
Big
too.
Rich Town. That's the only song he got. It's 5 TV shows. There's only one good song out of it. You know what I mean?
True.
Like
What song he got out of there?
Get rich.
the little
Town.
intro. The little intro. He can
Oh,
probably
Power?
play the
Yeah,
little
the intro
you know what I'm
Power
saying?
joint is
Because-
fire.
Yeah.
Oh, the first one, the second one that wasn't that good, but that first
That
one.
why he switched it back.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
That
got so
first
many
one's
complaints. They
fire.
got so many complaints. We try to remix. They were like, "Oh no,
Correct,
man."
Exactly. So
They're like,
that's
"Oh
what
no,
I'm
man,
saying.
go back
That's
to the other
only
one."
way he can reach the youth now because that's how they know him. They don't know him by music, and T.I. is still relevant enough to know him by music because
T.I. really don't care. He just kind of like living.
Yeah. But I say this, like, this is how relevant T.I. is. And even like a Young Dro. Shoulder Lean went back, had another run this whole summer.
Yeah, it did.
You know what I mean? Like, especially through like TikTok and things like that, that song went back on another run to the point where the artists were able to, book shows based off of a song that they released 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's how hard. I don't think 50 can do that. Like, 50 can still
He
tour
can't.
on his own stuff, but it's because he got diehard fans that want to listen to the first 2 albums. He's gonna his show is gonna be consistent of the first 2 albums. It's not gonna have no new music on there. They're not listening to the new 50 songs. Even if he play a new song in the show, they're gonna be like, play that goddamn Mini Men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Dwayne?
Oh, okay. My top 5 T.I. songs. Number 1, Rubber Band Man.
Wild
as the Taliban.
Taliban.
9 in my right, 45 in my other hand. You hear me? Right. Number 2, ASAP. Okay. You know, I'm a big ASAP song. I remember I'll even say this story about Rubber Band Man. This is how popular Rubber Band Man was when I was in college. I went to Clark Atlanta University. We used to have a promenade, right, where it's a library on Clark Atlanta Promenade. It's not there anymore. It's they paved it so you can't even drive through, but you used to could drive through. And the library is right here. Then on the other side was like a bookstore, a convenience store, just a place where people could just hang out on this strip, right? When T.I. dropped Rubber Band Man, when the album dropped, this is no lie, we were outside. They had a DJ at the bookstore. They played Rubber Band Man for an hour straight, and the whole AUC was on this strip at this time. Cars driving through, trunks open. Everybody is they played Rubber Band Man for an hour straight, and everybody was jamming the whole time. No lie. If you went to Clark Morehouse, because this was sophomore year, and Morris Brown was still open sophomore year. So Morris Brown, Spelman, everybody was on the promenade because our library
jamming
because our library was 24 hours.
How many people got shot?
Nobody got shot.
Imagine that.
Nobody got shot. Cars was able to drive through. And let me say this: the promenade's closed because people got shot on it. That's why they closed the promenade. So it used to be able to drive through. Then some people got shot on the promenade like twice in a couple years, and they paved that mud. So yeah. Okay, Rubber Band Man ASAP. Number 3, I'm just doing my job. Okay. Number 4, Let's Get Away. All right. Jazzy Faye and T.I. And number 5, She a Freak Though. The original Pharrell and T.I. banger. My first, I mean, what's the name was a banger too? He Pussy Papa number 1 was the banger. But yes, when She a Freak Though came out in college, ooh, that said it all. Because that came out in college, and if you know anything about HBCUs, it's a lot of freaks on there. So if you know, we were talking in my group chat, and we were saying that one of my friends' wife went to Alabama State. He said, "There's a reason why my wife don't never go back to homecoming."
God dog. Hilarious.
That's a true statement. That just happened. We just were talking about it last week.
Hilarious.
There's a reason why my wife don't go back to home.
Found your 5 over there?
Yeah, I got him.
Go ahead, rock.
I'm not as familiar with him, but I remember Money Rose. What song is that? 24s. I remember that came out, and we had that. My homeboy had that, kind of like Usher had that Avalanche on them 24s. That was monumental to me. I like the collab he had with what's the one he had with Big Boy? I Ain't Never Scared.
Oh, yeah. Killer Mike.
No, Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher. Killer Mike, yeah.
King of the South.
Okay.
He got another track. That's 3. He got another track with Big Crit. I can't remember the name.
Fast moving.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I'm going to pick this song, not because I'm going to pick 2 songs. I like the one he got with his son on that Libra song, the Libra album. And I I ain't gonna pick a song, but I like T.I. do this. He'll take an artist that really not just like on the cusp of going from local to fame, and he'll get on the album for him. You know what I'm saying? I like that about him. He'll get on somebody's album that he way, way bigger than, but he'll drop a track on there and like, here you go. Like, you on now. That's my 5.
All right, then. I'm gonna start off with Tip at number 5. Swagger Like Us. Damn. I put down shit for both of them. Then I'm gonna go with 50 with Candy Shop. Then I'm gonna go with Tip with Whatever You Like.
Whatever you like.
What's that, 3? Damn, I don't know how to put these 2 in 1, but I'm gonna go with 2 is gonna be Tip, Bring 'Em Out.
Bring them out. It's
But
hard.
number
with the
1,
barrels in your mouth.
number 1, I have to go with 50 and The Game joint. Hate It or Love It. The beat on that damn thing is so fire.
Yeah, it is.
That beat on that thing is fire. But I'm gonna tell you something. Bring 'Em Out. I don't
Play
care.
football. That's
I
a
don't
football
care
song.
what platform I'm listening to. When they play that, it's just different, bro. that thing hit.
That's a football song.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
everything song.
You know when you get ready to come out the tunnel,
yeah,
bring 'em out,
absolutely.
bring 'em
Yeah,
out.
yeah. He getting. Yeah, he getting. I don't know how they do that in regards to when teams use their songs. Well,
They
boy,
just use
that Bring 'Em Out
they use
thing.
that part. Bring 'em out. What's in the barrels in
Boy.
your
It's hard to yell with the barrels in your mouth.
right now, like, let's go,
That'll turn you up now.
They ain't lying. That will get you right.
All right. My aunt said she had to go to Naya to give her the songs because she don't know no songs. She got T.I. Memories. Back then, Whatever You Like, Let 'Em Know, War, and The Right One. She said, I don't know any. We know. Appreciate you still contributing.
Exactly.
Number 1 said, before I go, there are primary elections tomorrow in Texas and North Carolina for the U.S. Senate.
Yes.
My mom, she must have got with Zion. I know she don't know no T.I. songs either. She got Serious. That's a good one, though. Rubber Band Man, Let's Get Away, Soldier, and Urban Legend. Good choices, Zion. Honorable mention, Blurred Lines, Robin Thicke and Pharrell. All right. I also had Bring 'Em Out because that one is a classic.
Period.
I got 24s as well. I got What's Up, What's Happening. Hey, hater. That's a straight Tip flow too, man. What's up? What's happening?
I didn't know you had this many songs.
Who's that?
Tip.
I got the remix with him and Dro. We in the city.
Oh boy.
Car ain't got no room.
What? Man.
And it's funny every time I talk about Young Dro, man, because I remember Young Dro I was a police officer, and I worked off-duty job at Thurl High School. I always call it a Thug High. I would laugh at Dre all the time, that Thug High boy. But Young Dro was a student there, man, and it would, he's a skip too, you know what I mean? But he told me, he was gonna blow, and
There it is.
Joker blew. And every time he'd always see me, he would always be like, there go my cop right there, go fight, because yeah, he cool people, man. And then I'm gonna throw 150 Cent in there, man, Many Men, because Many Men is
That one hit too.
It hit.
yeah, that Many Men is a joint, man.
Look, yeah, right here.
Yeah, I gotta go with it. Frank says, shout out to my daughter, Senior Airman Zaria Davis, deployed to Qatar. She's getting promoted to sergeant tomorrow. Please pray for her safety and unit safety. She is scheduled to redeploy soon. Yeah, we talked about her at the beginning of the show, Frank.
Yes, we did.
So definitely praying for Zaria out there, man.
Angelo said you was napping. That's why you ain't here.
He was napping.
Yeah, prayer. Hey, for real, man. Prayers to you, Frank, and the family and her. You know.
Congratulations on a promotion. Praying for her safety for sure.
Yes, for sure.
When he says she out there, like she can be engaged in war, or she just out there. That's where she's stationed.
That's where she's at right now. I don't know. He can answer that better than I could. What her exact position is, but I just know, you know, she's out there in Qatar. So that's
Frank said, no doubt he was napping. He said, no doubt.
I told you. I told you. You get that nap in now.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I need to get better at naps myself.
Ooh, God's creator's gracious.
Yeah,
I love naps.
Yeah, when I get them, they great.
They regenerate now.
Yeah.
I got me a good 45 minutes in before I came in at night.
Problem is, sometimes my naps just keep going.
I need a nap sometime to go to bed.
Yeah, sometimes mine just keep going. So I be scared to take
I
a
love
nap.
them.
But lately, I've been getting them in at work.
Says you can get one after you eat. Ooh. Go ahead, Lo. I ain't mean to cut you off.
I ain't nothing. I was good.
All good. Go ahead and bro. Let folks know where you at.
Facebook Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace. Now you can catch me on Classic Konversations because Lo gonna post my picture for me with my kids.
I already posted.
Oh, okay.
I
We
sure
want
did.
to get as many men as we can. We want to create a movement.
Yeah.
We want to create a movement. Ways that we can engage with our showing positive influence of us black men engaging with their children. Let everybody know these YNs is just too and few. They ain't the majority. We're gonna get them in line.
Make it happen.
1 million people in 30 days. You got to the end of March.
Angelo, where we at this weekend?
Well, you know, we're back at Traditions Tuesday night. We got two shows of Tradition this week because this First Fridays on Friday with Steve Brown and OG Bo P. I got Bo
Friday?
P. I got Bo P headlining that Friday.
This coming
night.
up Friday?
This Friday at Traditions Global Cuisine.
Shut
man,
up, bitch.
7:30. Yeah. And listen, man, Bo is funny on stage. When I tell you, every stage he hit, bro, he rips it.
I see. He got that old man comedy too. Like it's patient.
Hey, man.
Then it hits you.
Both
then it
funny.
reload.
Both funny if he's sitting over there.
Hey.
He damn sure funny if he was sitting over there last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, both funny, man.
Yeah. He hilarious on that stage, man. Frank says she's a unit armorer for Air Force flight. They're all doing well. God put her under protection of one of my military brat classmates from Berlin, Germany in '84. Amazing coincidence. That is an amazing coincidence. That's cool. How about that?
Right.
Small world. 6 degrees of separation, but I always say it. But then we got the show also. We got two shows on Friday night. Well, Thursday night we got Destiny hosting up there at the open mic. She had a real dope crowd last week. She's doing both performances. People want to come up there and sing, rap, poetry. We had it all Thursday night. One dude did a poem though, like he reading from his phone. It would have been a good poem if he wasn't just straight reading, because it was like on some part where he should have had some emphasis on.
Yeah, he was looking at the phone.
Man, when I say Destiny roasted, she said, "Did you just write that?"
Or did somebody else write it for you?
Hey,
She like that. That's a nigga on that bus about to get on
hey,
there.
man, that jump was so funny. Friday night, like I said, we had Traditions Friday with Steve Brown, and we had KOD Friday night with OD Odell and Fredo Davis. So both those shows should be really dope. And then Saturday night, man, that guy's back, K-Dub. And, K-Dub, he rolled with Tip on a regular basis, man. So ain't no telling who'll be in the house. Because K-Dub got a real street following, so.
That's your guy too.
Oh, yeah. So be
Both
real dope.
Steve Brown and
Bo P Friday. Hey, man.
what, 8:30 and 10:30?
No, it's just one show, 7:30 at Traditions. Yeah. If you free, man, y'all should come check it out, man. Bo.
I'm saying it right now.
And
I'm there Friday night.
And Tradition is a dope spot, man. Really
I'm
dope
there
spot.
Friday night.
at?
Friday night I'm
Tomorrow.
there. Yeah.
What are they?
I'm there.
Right,
South.
right.
South. Just keep driving.
75 South.
Yeah, 75 South. Like going to Macon, but before you get to McDonough. Is it before? It's
Way before McDonough.
Before McDonough, yeah. Right after Jonesboro?
I know it's exit 233 on
Yeah,
75.
Yeah, I think it's right after Jonesboro. But I'm there Friday night. I'm coming Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Put it out there, right?
you have a good time.
Be there. Yeah, we're gonna be there Friday night. For me, man, I forgot to mention it last week, man. Your boy actually made it to the big screen in the actually in the theaters. I'm in Scream 7. Now I'm telling you now, I thought it was good. The way it was filmed, boy, it looked like I was gonna get a lot of camera time. But it hit that cut table, and they edited things down. But I am there, and you sure enough will have enough time to see me. I'm just glad that my wife in the show, shout out to Roxanne Dover. She actually went to the premiere and she recorded it and sent it to me, so it saved me about $45 because I was sure.
Like that, like old school.
Yeah. She
like
did that. Yeah, she did that. She did it and she sent it to me. But it was it was dope. I got a lot of people that actually I didn't know were Scream fans reach out to me and say, I saw you. Of course they didn't know I was in it, so they didn't try and record. It was too quick to try and pull your phone up and record it or whatever. But yeah, so if you got any Scream fans out there, tell them look for the gray beard. I'm in there. I'm the dad of the only little black girl in this Scream thing that actually got accused of doing some stuff. But I am the dad of her, so you'll get to see me in there frowning with my beard. You'll get to see it. God Guys, a stage play coming up soon in May. Country Wayne, they reached out, want me to come back and get my Robert thing going on. The crazy thing is a lot of people has been reaching out. Actually, I've been running into a lot of people.
Frank.
Before I cut what Frank say? Before I cut the beard off, they were saying stuff to me about, are you getting unalive?
He said, break, run away. Hilarious.
Hey, man, they didn't show that part, but I actually did walk away alive. I did walk away, but they cut that part out. That was a good part, too. I was mad they cut that out. But it was a great experience being on a set that was actually for a motion picture. It's a little different. The budget was different. Got to sit and talk to some, A-listers. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool doing that one. Like I said, God Guys, a stage play coming up in May, Memorial Day weekend. As soon as the tickets go on sale, I will let y'all know. Country Wayne reached out. Hopefully, Robert will be back in the fold of things real soon. Bloop, 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 bloop. I think that is it for now. Damn, there was something else I wanted to say. I forgot it, but attributed to living for a long time. But that's gonna do it, man. Next week, we're gonna get some stuff out a little earlier so that we can know what the hell we talk about. Instead of doing it on Monday, we're gonna get us a topic before Thursday and let y'all know what's happening. Again, please go to the page. Make sure that you check out that interview. Share it. It's gonna be dope. It is dope. Let me change that.
Put it on
is
Buffalo.
Dope. It's major dope. Make sure that you go check it out. Give this man his flowers while he is here because he is one of the pioneers of the culture. I'm just telling you, he is one of them. Once you see it, you'll understand what I'm saying because of the things that you're looking at on TV right now. This man discovered these people, recruiting these people. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you check that out. And that's gonna do it, man. We'll
Mom
be back.
said when you was Mark Consuelo in the movie.
If he was,
That's Kelly Ripa's husband.
He wasn't around when I was there. The only main person when I was there was the main girl. What's her name? The main one that's been in all
of them.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about.
She was there. The crazy thing is, I was standing right next to her. Nev Campbell. I was standing right next to her, just like looking at them do some stuff. And then she said something and walked out there. And I actually was talking to her a little bit. Somebody came up to, that's Nev Campbell. I had no idea. Small, tiny, that camera makes people a whole lot bigger than what they are. A whole lot. I had no idea it was her. We were standing there talking, and she walked out there. But she got a lot of producer credit for this one because she did a lot in it. I saw her doing a lot instead of just mostly A-listers that go back to their trailer when it's not their scene, but she was actually out there the whole time. So it was pretty dope. So yeah, we will be back next week, man, 8:30ish as always. Earlier than this week, I promise. Wait, next week. Yeah, earlier than this week. We're gonna get started a little earlier. So that'll do it, man. Classic Conversations with JT and Lo. And we out. You dig?
Peace.
That changed her life. I get a call on Monday in reference to Monique's performance. Is she still in LA? I said, no, she went back to Baltimore. Right? I said, what's up? She said, they said it was the producers from Moesha was in the audience. And they're getting ready to do a spin-off with Countess. And they're interested in using her to play Countess's mother. And that's how Nikki Barber got the job. Did you hear what I just said? That's a true story. That changed her life.
This is her stuff's not being used. That's
because she took that, whatever that was. That's history.